Radio, Sound Radio.
Yeah. The dash is digi, the schedule busy. My head in a hoodie, my shorty a goodie. My cousins are crazy, my cousins like boogie. Life is amazing, it is what it should be. Been here for 10, but I feel like a...
Hello everybody and welcome to Friday Night Fights. Strange Wrestling, I am Rob Strange, your announcer for the night, and we have a jam-packed full card for you tonight. It is going to be a slam fest for sure. We have an entirely huge matchup with 4 titles on the line, 2 #1 contenderships, and a giant match to start it all out with 8 people involved. We have 4 new wrestlers making an appearance. We're gonna see how it goes down, and Sauce Boss is fighting back-to-back matches here. That's right as I started speaking. That's how it works, right? I'm gonna let you know that Strange Wrestling is brought to you by TGI Nug Days. When you want the freshest nuggets in the world, on Earth, in the universe, and you want some of those delicious sauces, the best way to do it is to go to TGI Nug Days, now delivering. If you want to see what kind of sauces they got, type !sauce in the chat and see what your sauce of choice is for the night. We got a good one tonight here in Kansas City, Missouri. Starting out with the 4-on-4 tag team matchup. It's an elimination matchup. Falls count anywhere. Good versus the bad here in Strange Wrestling with a newcomer coming out named Sush. Chipotle barbecue sauce, that's a good one to start with. Getting set up here. Alright everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and set up the bets for the first matchup. Who will win? If this is your first time checking out Strange Wrestling, then we do bet on all of the matches. You can figure out who you think is going to pull off the victory, and we'll go through the wins and losses of each character as it progresses. If you want all the details, then everything is specified in Strange Wrestling on my Discord. !Discord in the chat will get you involved in that place. Wins and losses for characters, the events that are going down every Friday, who is the champion, who the #1 contenders are, and so forth and so on. Thank you, Frosty. Sauce! Hey, hey, Bill! Sweet and sour. That's some good stuff right there. Alright, everyone, without further ado, we will begin the show. Stop the music. It's time to go. A full-out city here in Kansas City, Missouri tonight. As the show kicks off. There it is, everyone. Kansas City, Missouri! Make it loud! Now as we head off there, immersion! Get off there, desk! What do you think you're doing? You can't be there! What are you doing, desk? Oh, no, not that. That's wrong! Desk, go away! You're ruining everything! There! Right! the loading begins. All right, our bets tonight is going to be a 4-on-4 matchup, and I did this wrong. Let me, there we go. So it's going to consist of Hamster, Isgo, Mind, Aiden Bursk, and Foxy facing off against Zombie, Sush, the newcomer, Big Ross, and Bobby Fox. At the sound of the bell, the betting ceases, so you can go ahead and get those bets in right now. Last week we had a couple of pretty big matches set up. We had the tag titles on the line with the Saucy Posse versus the current champions, the Backseaters. The Backseaters were able to pull that off and retain the titles in that 2 out of 3 tables matchup. We had a #1 contenders match for the prestigious title in which Glaze shocked everyone by beating both Shockwave and Zombie to become the #1 contender, and he'll face off against Wasabi Kid, who lost his first match last week, a non-title matchup against Scuba Steve, who was on a roll. We had another #1 contendership for the women's title where Sandwich ended up gaining a victory over Palm the Crusher. We'll see Palm with 4 other women, 2 new contestants, and a #1 contendership for the women's title tonight, along with a title matchup with Princess Nugget, the current champion, facing off against that #1 contender Sandwich. We've got the action. We had the King of the Castle, in which the Dimmies won the King of the Castle briefcase, so he can cash that in at any time for a chance at the title of the Titans. Now, the last undefeated wrestler here in Strange Wrestling, Chroma Key, the current title holder, title of the Titans, is going to face off against Dende Smalls, who won the chance at the #1 contendership for the title, in a Rage in the Cage for our main event tonight. But without further ado, we're going to begin our first matchup. These are the teams that you'll be facing off against. The good on the left, the bad on the right. Who do you think is going to win? Get those bets in. Yo, what's up, Chris? I'm going to go ahead and bet on the good team. Put 500 on them. Of course, I tend to have bad luck with betting, so. Hey, Seth, how's it going? What up, FNF? Pay no attention to the desk behind the curtain. Pay no attention to the desk behind the curtain. I'll use my Jedi mind skills on you, and you won't see it. The Sush is loose, and Sush is the dude in red you see there. That's our Sush, our sushi boy. All right, we've got a lot of entrances here, so we're gonna kick off our Friday night fights here with a big old matchup. Let's do it. I want to thank you guys for being here. Go get yourself some nuggets from TGI Nug Days. The crowd looks around before our first contestant makes his way down. There he is! The face of the company coming out now. One half the tag team champions, Mind.
Is an elimination match. Making his way to the ring from Edmond, Oklahoma, weighing in at 240 pounds, one half of the tag team champions.
I just said that, Oracle. Our announcer on the mic in the ring, of course, the Oracle. Sometimes she goes blasphemous and spits out hot fire. Not tonight. She's speaking in a normal voice. Adam West. How do you get a call, aka Created Wrestler? I usually do them for people that hang around and watch the Friday night fights on a consistent basis, because it takes me hours to make one character, so I usually only do that for the people that dedicate time to me on this.
From Salt Lake City, Utah, weighing in at 239 pounds, Aiden
Bursk, the phenomenal Aiden Bursk. He had a very, very huge winning streak last year. Unfortunately, it's quite the opposite this year as he has not won a single match. Hopefully this tag match will be in the books for him as a win tonight. Oracle was better when she didn't really talk. I agree. She spouted out some craziness. Hey, Hamster, you're coming out fairly soon. The next 1 or 2 people coming out should be you. Mind doing better this year, and after his disappointing last year, he deserves my support for not quitting. Mine did wonderful last year. Rob Strange is on the announcement table now because he did terrible. Rob Strange didn't win a single match.
From Long Beach, California, weighing in at 181 pounds, Hammond.
There he is. Hamster Isco making his way down. Go ahead and get your votes in if you have not. 0 will be the voting for the good team, and 1 will be voting for the bad team. Faces and hills, my friends. Faces and hills. I have to keep up with so many streamers, so I'm going to try. I feel you. By the way, if you guys do miss any Friday Night Fights, I put them up on my YouTube, and I also put them in a collection here on Twitch. So if you've missed any of them, you can go back and watch any of those from any of the previous ones. We started this year, well, I guess last year technically. We started on the December 28th. Oh, and makes his way down for the Team Face. Our 4th teammate here.
To the ring, from Beverly Hills, California, weighing in at 253 pounds, Fox.
Foxy making his way down. Hey, nice theory. I hope Big Ross dominates this match. He deserves to win. Big Ross has 1 win. So let's look at our faces thus far. Let's look at our faces thus far. So who we have in this currently? We have Foxy coming out. He has 1 win, 3 losses. We have Hamster out here. Hamster has 1 win, 3 losses. We have Mind, who is sitting at 3 wins and 2 losses. And then we have Aiden Bursk, who's sitting at 0 wins and 5 losses. So it's not looking too good for the faces. They haven't had too good of a winning streak lately. Milky Way over Snickers. Well, you talked to the wrong person then, my friend. And makes his way down, the newcomer just graduating from Hell School this week.
At 219 pounds, Fisher.
Sush! Named, of course, after his favorite dish, sushi. Loves him some sushi. Look at that beautiful mask he's coming out on. He says sometimes he loves to enjoy some squid or octopus with the sushi, and I believe the mask represents that. A lot buffer than you imagine. Me too. I'm a gambler, not a fighter. Betting is still open until the last 3 come out and the bell rings. So if you haven't put in your bets, go ahead and get those in. I forgot to change the betting, so it's only 100 currently for max, but I'll change that to 1,000 after this one. Otherwise, we all have to redo our bets. You shouldn't boo Hamster for losing bets. I've lost more people bets than anyone. I guess I didn't get mine in either because I put 500. I forgot the max is 100 right now. It will change to 1,000 for the next matchup. Oh, and here he comes. Zombie Jesus losing out last week on that cash-in for the title of the Titans, actually 2 weeks ago. After he had the King of the Castle briefcase, unfortunately
From San Francisco,
for him.
California, weighing in at 142 pounds, Jay-Z.
Look at him strut his stuff. Now, Sush, of course, being that he's new here, has a 0-0 record, so we're already doing better. Jambi coming out has only actually fought, well, actually, he's up to 4 matches now. 1-3. So, not looking too good on his end either. So, it's fairly evenly matched between the two teams here now. There he goes. Moving that neck around. Now he's starting the lawnmower. There he goes. Now he's mowing the lawn, folks. Mowing the lawn. Oh, and he's breakdancing on that freshly cut grass. King of the castle. I can't do the Borat voice. Maybe we should hire Borat to announce. And third for Team Hill. Coming out now. Big Ross making his way down.
Weighing in at 539 pounds, Big Ross.
And again here with the win-loss record 1-4, so it's fairly evenly matched between these teams. It could go either way here. What are the bets? The bets are Team Face and Team Hill. Team Face is going to be 0. Team Hill is going to be 1. The max bet is 100 because I forgot to change it in Isiri, but it will change to 1,000 after this matchup. Taggy animal print. I could have given him some weird ass like striped lines or something, but I randomized a majority of these and changed very minute things. Bobby Fox making his way down here. His win-loss record 1-4 for Bobby Fox. No, I'm sorry, 0-3.
Weighing in at 348 pounds,
0-3. Bobby Fox has not won anything, unfortunately. Looking to pull off a win here. So we have a few people that have not won anything. Aiden on the Team Face. Bobby on Team Hill. Of course, Big Ross is... Well, Sush is a 0 because he hasn't had any matches until now. This is his first matchup. There it is. It's clearly the heckler in the crowd. Doesn't surprise me. All right. Betting is getting ready to close. Hope you guys got your bets in, and we will stop now. This is an elimination matchup. 4-4 elimination falls count anywhere. I honestly thought this was going to be a tornado tag, but it looks like unfortunately it's a regular tag match. Mind and Sush starting it off. The new guy bringing it in, facing off against the face of the company here. Mind. Ducks out of the way, gets a Huracan Rana from Mind. Sush flies and front flips down on the ground. Right on that mat. Sush taking the lead now. Pulling Mind over. Looks like he's going to try to maybe go for a tag. I thought maybe. Yeah, there he goes. Jambi is in. Jambi and Sush now. Sush heading back out, getting on that turnbuckle. Mind quick to change it over, but Jambi with those elbows. Is it a little slow-mo? It seems pretty normal for me. It might be a little slow-mo. It's probably because we have 8 characters in the ring. There's a lot of shit that goes on there. Hopefully it'll get a little bit quicker as time goes on for you. A snap suplex. Mind takes Jambi down there on the outside of the ring here. That wood down there on the ground. Yeah, these wrestling games these WWE games tend to have a little bit of an issue having a whole bunch of people in the ring at once. So with the 8 people here, it's probably giving it a little bit of run for its money there. But as we get to a lower amount of people, because I've had 6 people in the ring without any issues before, and also with 2K19, the custom arenas give a lot of issue too. Your messages are delayed, yeah. Our delay shouldn't be more than probably about 5 or 6 seconds, but it really depends on the connections and stuff too. Sometimes, especially on weekends, it's a little bit worse. Looks like my upload is good though, so hopefully you guys will get the full view this week as opposed to the last couple of weeks. When's our next Elimination Chamber? Actually, we are probably gonna do that fairly soon. I was gonna do that quickly. First of all, we've got the ramped up Rumble. If I can get a couple more characters done in the next week, we will probably have a ramped up Rumble next weekend. Jambi now with a reverse neck breaker, reverse DDT, takes Mai down, still on the outside there. But we'll probably have the ramped up Rumble next week. If not, then we may go ahead and have ourselves an Elimination Chamber, actually. Did I think of any quirky names for the Elimination Chamber? Yeah, the Cursed Chamber is what I was going to call it. I like to change these around a little bit. So if you hear me say King of the Castle Briefcase, of course, that's Money in the Bank. If you hear me say Ramped Up Rumble, that's the Royal Rumble. Rage in a Cage is the Hell in a Cell, which we'll have one of those for the main event tonight. And then the Cursed Chamber is the Elimination Chamber. So give ourselves a little bit of originality there, as much as we can do. I noticed that if you're on mobile, it takes long. Yes, mobile will take longer, absolutely. Ooh, Mind using that apron to his advantage, taking Jambi down. Yeah, mobile is always crappier like that too. Mind with a flurry of punches there. Jambi is stargazing right now, doesn't know where to look. This is an elimination match, so every man here. Whoa, my Lanta right into the post, and there is blood on the forehead of Jambi. Mind is just taking it to him. Now, we saw these two in the very first rendition of Friday Night Fights come back with 2K19 as they faced off one-on-one in the penultimate matchup of the first one for the King of the Castle briefcase, and Jambi pulled off his victory there, and I believe that was his only victory. Sitting at 1 victory, Jambi sees this. Yes, that was his only victory against Mind, and these two have not faced off since then. Now, back and forth with each other, and Mind bringing out the blood on his forehead, but not enough as Jambi gets him up, back in the ring, and hangs off with that arm lock on the top rope, using that for leverage. All four are Team Hill down on the outside now. Mind goes out without any fears and does some weird-ass jumping lariat that knocks Jambi straight down to the ground. And guess what? I'm on mobile. I'm sorry to hear that. Jambi just hit AJ. How dare he? How dare he do that? That's not AJ. Oh. 3. Jambi has been eliminated. It is 3 on Team Hill, and all 4 men are still in Team Face. Looking up for Team Face now as Mind continues. Hasn't even tagged in any of his partners yet. Now, he is, of course, good on a tag team, being one half of the tag team champions with Dinde Smalls, who's going to be on the main event tonight with the Rage in the Cage against the undefeated Chroma Key. But he doesn't seem to be working very well on a team with Aiden, Hamster, or Foxy here today. Now, Big Ross coming in as the legal man, and they are fighting on the outside here. Back and forth between these two, but Mind is not letting up. Taking Big Ross over to the barricade. Not enough time, though, as Big Ross uses those elbows to get free. He's grabbing Mind, picks him up. Oh, and a suplex straight to the ground. Mind is feeling that. Now he's stargazing. Oh, my Lanta. But he wiggles free. A backhanded punch misses. A back and forth between these two. Again, Big Ross taking Mind down to his knees. Picks him up in a sideways slam. Mind hits the ground. I'm not surprised Jambi hit AJ either. That seems like a Jambi thing to do, you know? Seems like a very Jambi thing to do. Now Big Ross picking Mind up. What's he gonna do? I don't believe these two have actually met in the ring before. This is gonna be the first time. Oh, using that announcer table. Throws Mind right into the announcer table. Grabs him again, smashing the face on the announcer table once again. Using it to his advantage. Now a flurry of punches. Mind needs to tag out. He's got to get back in there and get one of his teammates in. He is stargazing right now. He is absolutely stargazing right now. Oh, and a sideways slam sends Mind straight to the ground. I got some keys we can give away too. I got a couple of keys for Pro Wrestling X, a very, 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 very early access game. But if you're interested in a wrestling game, then maybe we'll do a little bit of a raffle later and have everybody in for that. Did you just come up with quirky names for your announcers and ref? Well, Rob Strange is my announcer. That's me. AJ is one of our buddies here in the stream, one of my moderators. And so I named him after the ref. So the ref is AJ. Mind is my character. A lot of these characters have to do with consistent viewers in the chat. Some of them are just random creations that I've made, absolutely. But AJ, his character is Aiden, who's on the outside of the ropes on Team Face right now. Big Ross is Madhouse. Like I said, Mind is me. Bobby Fox is Bobby, which is another one of my buddies. Sush is one of my crazy creations because I love sushi. Foxy is DFH Band, another one of our friends here. And Hamster Isco is Hamster Isco. So, to answer you, a lot of them are consistent people that view Friday Night Fights on a regular basis, and then a lot of them are just randos I make up, just because I've been playing wrestling games since I could crawl, and when they made custom created, man, using that apron on Big Ross and a neck breaker. Mind is back on top here, but you know he's feeling the pain. Hasn't been able to get one tag in yet. Sush and Bobby Fox on the outside, and it's a triple team on Mind. Oh my Lanta! How is this fair? Mind, that leg is twisted backwards. It's not supposed to twist that way. Oh my Lanta. Yeah, Rob Strange is one. My name's Rob, of course. So Rob Strange is one of my roleplay characters that I go by on roleplay servers. So he's the announcer. Going for a pin on Mind now. 2! And a kick out by Mind. Somehow, one half of the tag team champions here, Mind, was able to kick out. Now this match has been on the outside for the majority of the matchup. Oh my Lanta. So we need to create another match here later on. Going for a pin, Mind on Big Ross. Not able to eliminate. Mind is single-handedly trying to take out Team Hill here, and it's definitely gonna pay on. Oh, Mind slammed right into that announcer table twice by Big Ross. How is he even standing? How is he even fighting here? Back and forth between these two still. Ooh, and got that arm wrapped up, but Big Ross able to smack the side of Mind. Picks him up, slams him down with a neck breaker. Oh my Lanta, and that could be it. That's Big Ross's finisher with the concussion. 2, 3, and that's it. Mind has been eliminated. It is 3-on-3 now. And Aiden makes his way into the ring, calling for Big Ross to get back in. Big Ross in the ring now. Now we are back in. When I made this female call every year since 2K14, yeah, Mind is my call that I make every year. And there is blood after that huge kick in the turnbuckle from Aiden. Big Ross is bleeding on his head. Going back now, tagging in Bobby Fox. Bobby Fox making his way in now. And Bobby Fox and Aiden Burst going at it. And a back and forth between these two orange-cladded men. We do need more female calls though, so I can make you a female call, probably. We're sitting at 7 right now, 8 once I finish Nye series. She's my last female call that I've got to finish. So I could probably make you one because we are in dire need of females. Let me see here. Yeah, Nye series is the last female I need to make, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would put us up to 8. Yeah, we'd have 9 with yours, so we need. I probably need 2 more female calls, honestly. I need a face and I need a hill. Vera, Chloe. Chloe Vera would be a cool name. Now Sush is in, taking it to Aiden on his very first match here after graduating from Hell School. Hell School is another thing we do if a call is in process of being made, then it's kind of like NXT or what is it, 209 or whatever they do in WWE, where they're basically in a training platform. That's me making them, and until they graduate to Strange Wrestling. Aiden now getting up out of the corner. Moving to his corner, and he tags in. Hamster making his way in for the first time in this matchup. And a back and forth between Sush and Hamster. The big fella here, Hamster, taking it to Sush. You could say that Hamster loves himself some Sush. And a big suplex. Sush is actually taking Hamster down here. Oh my Lanta. And rolls him up, picks him up. The strength from Sush. One of our smaller competitors here in Strange Wrestling, and he was able to pick up Hamster like he was a feather and take him down. Oh my Lanta. What a slam that was. Oh my Lanta. Wow. I am impressed. Let's see, Chloe Vera. Okay. Oh, and Bobby! Bobby chiming in and using that top rope to strangle Hamster on the top rope there. Sush taking advantage of it and strenuously moving that leg in a direction that it should not be moving. Rolls him to the middle of the ring now. What's he gonna do? Trying to move Hamster. It looks like he's feeling a little dazed and confused. Gets him over to his corner. Tags in Bobby, and the two Goliaths here in the ring now. Bobby picking Hamster up. It's 2019. You just have a male wrestler have a sex change. I was doing the randomizer the other day on some female characters, and I swear to God, I had a female character popped up that looked just like a dude. It was disturbing. I thought about saving it, but I was looking for a very specific one. I was doing who was I making? I was making Cornella Cobb. Bobby dominating on a Hamster now. We've had 2 eliminations so far, Mind It and Zombie. Hamster with a big paw to the face. Throws Bobby into the turnbuckle on his side. And now Big Ross distracting AJ the referee. Allowing Bobby to get the upper hand. And keeping Hamster from tagging in any of his teammates now. We haven't seen Foxy in the match yet. We've seen all of Team Hill in the match though. Oh, Bobby pushing Foxy off. Pushing Hamster off. Hamster able to pick him up though and slam him down. Going back, tagging in Foxy. It's like he heard me from the side of the ring. Now Foxy in the ring, and he is fresh, baby. Fresh as it can go. Okay, cool. I've got Chloe Vera on there though as a wrestler now, so we can make that one. And I think I will need one more heel female. Oh! Over the top rope, power bomb by Foxy. goes for the quick pin, but he is unable to get a 1 count as Bobby is still pretty fresh himself. Fox versus Foxy indeed. These two met in the ring on, I believe it was actually both of their debut matches. It may not have been Bobby Fox's debut match, but it definitely was Foxy's debut match, and he was able to pull off the win there as these two took to the fight. And I was wrong earlier. I didn't think that Aiden and Bobby Fox had fought each other before, but they have actually fought once before. Yeah, it was just a few weeks ago. We saw Foxy, Bobby Fox, and Big Ross in a match, and Foxy was able to pull off the victor in that match, and I believe that was Foxy, yeah, that was Foxy and Bobby Fox's debut match. Both of their debut matches. It was the second event we had here. Foxy and Bobby Fox going at it on the outside. Oh, and a spinning slam sends Foxy to that wood. Bobby going to the pin now. 1. And a kick out by Foxy. Oh, my Lanta. Reflective Gamer, can we get a cast of command for my fellow Oklahoma here, who makes some delicious fucking food, puts my dinners to shame, makes my dinners look like instant microwave mac and cheese. The Saucy Posse have not wrestled yet. They will be wrestling in event number 3. 45 Biddy Bits, have yourself a Biddy Bell Bill. Biddy Bell Bill. Biddy Bell Bill. Have yourself a Biddy Bell Bill. Because of that, you get a little bit of more Biddy Bell Bill. Because it's a tongue twister. They have not fought yet. This is the first matchup. It is Faces versus Hills. We are, it's an elimination match. There are 3 left out of the 8-man tag match. Oh, and a kick out by Bobby. Fox and Foxy going at it still on the outside here. We saw an elimination of Mind, an elimination of Jobby, but the 6 competitors left are still going at it. Bobby, Fox, and Foxy. Big Ross and Sushi and Bobby Fox on Team Hill. On Team Face, we have Hamster, Aiden, and Foxy. Bobby Fox has Hamster up. Going for that body press and has Foxy up, excuse me. Going for that body press and he gets it. 1, 2, and a kick out by Foxy at a bare minimum before that hand hit that wood for 3. Thursday Night Throws. I corrected myself after I said that. Thursday Night Throws. Domina is amazing. You made me forget how much I love that game and the Twitch interaction there. I need just an interactive night. We have the betting system for Friday Night Fights, but I need something more like that. Like marbles on stream. And I don't enjoy that as much as like Domina. Domina was amazing. Huge Hurricane Rana and Bobby is down. Big Ross jumped down off the apron like he was going to do something. Unable to do it. Bobby Fox getting slammed into that apron. We've got, we see the introductory match of Sush here on the outside in the red, but we're going to have 3 more newcomers that are debuting tonight after graduating from Hell School last week, and they'll be having their first matchup tonight. Bobby is just taking it to Foxy. He is ruling the ring right now, or more so the outside of the ring, as he absolutely destroys Foxy. And this may be a little bit of revenge after what they did in that first matchup they had against each other. Throwing Bobby into the ring now. Foxy and Bobby back in the ring. Oh, and a hot tag to Sush. Sush is in. Huge clothesline, a big drop kick. Took Foxy down out of nowhere. Oh, my Lanta. Speaking of Oh My Lanta, there is Friday Night Fight merch. If you type !merch in the chat, you can see my merchandise store, where you can see all the wondrous Friday Night Fights and Strange Wrestling, and of course Silly and Strange merchandise that we have now. There will be more to come as I am commissioning an artist very soon to get more artwork done for merchandise. So go ahead and check that out if you have an exclamation point merch in the chat. And of course, Friday Night Fights is brought to you by TGI Nug Days. Only the freshest nuggets filled and brim packed with MSG and the most handcrafted and beautiful 50 flavors of sauces that you can get anywhere. Sush now hits Foxy with his finisher. Oh my Lanta! That was the salmon roll slam. Almost a 3 count. AJ has been knocked out, and it is haywire in the ring. Aiden takes out Big Ross. Sush, the legal man here. Foxy, the legal man, almost eliminated. Aiden for the save. Big Ross is out cold. Foxy takes Sush over to the corner now. And a tag to Hamster. It looks like a little double team. Foxy on the top rope. Hurricane Rana into a power bomb by Hamster. Wow, what a feat by these two. They could be a natural tag team themselves. Wow. Hamster now. Uh-oh, Sush wasn't having it. And a clothesline sends Hamster to the ground. That was awesome. It was awesome. Zorgon. Oh, Hamster tossing Sush off like he's nothing. Oh, and a kick to the nads. Sush back on top. AJ gets knocked out by Ross and dead, right? No, there's a lot of Ross to go around, so it doesn't surprise me. Oh, and a double team here by Sush and Bobby. Bobby now the legal man. Bobby and Hamster back in the ring together. Using that turnbuckle to his advantage. Slamming the top of Hamster into him. Hamster is just getting the hell beat out of him. And another big body press by Bobby. The Bobby body press going for a pin. 1, 2, 3. And Hamster's been eliminated. It is 3-on-2 now. Team Hill on top. Oh! Bobby just staring over his opponent here, Foxy, as the two Foxes go at it once more, pulling Foxy in the middle of the ring and kicking him. It's up to Aiden and Foxy to pull off this win for Team Face. Bobby going for the pin on Foxy now. Aiden getting in the ring. And a quick breakup. Sush and... Oh! Aiden trying to take out Sush, but Bobby gets him with a knee. Now a double team here by Sush and Bobby, and Foxy is getting a blunt end of this. Bobby moves out of the way of Foxy. Grabs Foxy again, pulls him over. And a snapmare. Kick to the back. Foxy back to his feet, and a drop kick taking Bobby down to the ground. Aiden is out cold on the outside. Will he be able to recover in time to save his tag team partner here? And now another double team between Sush and Foxy. Oh, that double axe-handed smash, but Foxy's able to roll out of it. Hurricane Rana, and it looks like he's going for the 619. He gets it. Foxy gets it. Going up now. No, not going up. Thought he was going up. Ooh, taking a little break after that beating he received earlier. Picks Sushi up. Sush. His name is Sush, not Sushi. Tries to kick him in the gut. Oh, and his leg's taken out from under him. And a half Boston Crab. A half Boston Crab. Is that... Did he... I thought he gave up. It looks like Sush actually gave... No, it was a rope break. It was a rope break. And a drop kick. Aiden is confused, stuck on the outside. Doesn't know where he's going. Actually, I have to change this real quick. Hold on. We have to do this sometimes when they get stuck. Hold on. Maybe he'll get unstuck. Sush going to the top rope. Looking at Foxy on the outside. Oh, double knee on the outside. Hold on. I gotta fix this since he's stuck. The AI gets stuck sometimes. There we go. Controller assignment. There we go. Sorry. And a pin on the outside, unable to take advantage of that. They didn't have that option in 2K18, so that's a great option to have. That is a wonderful option to have. Oh, my Lanta, we may be looking at a little bit of an injury here. Oh, and that side head kick, that's Foxy's patented Firefox kick. 2, 3, and Susha's been eliminated. Foxy, Susha's trying to use those still steps. Oh, and a side kick on referee AJ on accident by Foxy. Foxy was about to get a face full of those still steps until Sush was unable. His back gave out on him, and he dropped Foxy on the ground. Foxy then able to use the Firefox kick and take Sush out. It is now even up 2-on-2. Bobby Fox, Big Ross, Team Hill. Team face consisting of Foxy and Aiden Bursk. And that blood trickling down now on the chest of Big Ross. Oh, my Lanta, it's been a slobber knocker, an absolute slam fest here. And a Boston Crab. There are no ropes to break this up for Foxy. Now, will he tap out? No, he's able to wiggle free. Flipping Big Ross in a front flip. Oh, slams him down to the mat, down to the wood down there on the floor. Big Ross rolling Foxy back in. And a hot tag. Aiden is in. He is a legal man. Going for a clothesline, unable to make it. Big Ross grabs him, gets a tag into Bobby, and Aiden is hurt. Aiden is not looking good here. A big backdrop by both men while Foxy is recovering on the outside. Will he be able to make it up? And that plethora of punches by Bobby, going for a pin too, and kick out by Aiden. Luckily, Bobby Fox on all fours now trying to make it to his feet. Oh, my Lanta, what a slobber knocker for our initial matchup for Friday Night Fights tonight. We still have 6 more matches for you, folks. Holy moly, guacamole. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Holy moly, guacamole. Aiden here stargazing. No! He's back up. Big Ross trying to grab him from the outside. Oh, but he's unable to, but they do get a tag. Big Ross, the legal man, going for a double team now. And another big backdrop. Aiden hits the mat. Oh, he is feeling the pain here. Foxy looking for that tag, but Aiden is nowhere to be found to tag him. Oh, clenching the head of Aiden. Big Ross slamming him down on his rear end twice. 2v2 here, but Aiden now with those devastating kicks. Oh, look at those kicks by Aiden. Oh, my Lanta. The knee strike barrage. Oh, the burst is what that's called, folks. That is his finisher. Going for the pin now. Will Bobby be able to? No, he's not a pin. He's got him in some sort of lock here. Not really sure what this is, to be honest. I thought he was going for the pin. But it looks like he had him in some sort of uh-oh. Is he gonna try it again? Oh! No! A quick elbow, and there's blood trickling down the face of Aiden. Both of these superstars in the ring now bleeding. And a hot tag by Big Ross. Bobby Fox in the ring now. Aiden not dissuaded by this, but Bobby now with a reversal. That beautiful hair. I think he has the most beautiful hair in Strange Wrestling. Oh! Slamming Aiden down like an anvil. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, and a plethora of punches by Bobby. A plethora of punches by Bobby. Just straight up taking his opponent out here. And Aiden with that arm toss. You can see Aiden's blood on Bobby's hand there. Yes, Bobby, the heir to the Fox hair care fortune. When you want to go out looking foxy, you get some Fox's hair care. Aiden going for the pin now. 2! And a kick out. Ross was there to break it up, but unneeded as Bobby kicked out at 2. Remember, you can check out the merch by going to the merch store at !merch or checking what kind of sauce you can get. Oh, it looked like he's going for the burst again. There's blood on Bobby's face. You can also check out what kind of sauces you want from TGI Nog Days by !sauce. 1, 2, 3. No. It was 2. Bobby kicked out. Aiden's got him in that arm lock again. Thank you, Chris. Longest first match in Friday Night Fights history has been going on for 30 minutes. It is absolutely insane, and that plethora of punches again by Bobby Fox. Blood on all these contestants. It gets Seth Foxy. Oh, and another huge toss. Bobby's partner, Big Ross, on the ground on the outside, but it doesn't look like he needs him right now. Oh, wait, he might at this moment. A big Huracan Rana sends Bobby to the ground. There will be new merchandise from Friday Night Fights coming out once I hire an artist and get that commission taken care of. But there is quite a few things going up. Now Aiden up on the top rope. Going for a big flying elbow drop, and Bobby moves out of the way. Going for a quick pin. 1, 2. Oh, not a 2 count. It is broken up by Foxy just in the nick of time. Aiden looking for a tag. Can't find Foxy. There it is. Hot tag. Foxy is legal. Fox and the Fox back at it again. Right, the Strange Wrestling coffee mug looks sexy. Mandy actually bought a Oh My Lanta coffee mug, and it's in the Discord, a picture of it. It looks sexy. I'll find it and show you guys. Let me see if I can find it. It looks sexy. Here it is. Here it is. Oh, Big Ross with the concussion on Foxy. That's his finisher move there. Can he do it? That's the one that Mandy bought. 2 and a kick out. Luckily, Aiden was there to break it up, but if he was not able to get there, luckily Foxy was able to break it up. Bobby Fox regathering his breath on the ground. Uh-oh, fireman's carry. Foxy back on top now. Shit, didn't mean to open that up. Got him on the top rope. Oh! Big Ross with the back body drop sends Foxy on the outside of the mat. Gotta go. All right, Paris, thanks for showing up, and look out for next Friday. And I saw that you joined the Discord, so all the Strange Wrestling information for all the events and stuff, you'll find them in the Discord. All the past and present wrestlers, title holders and all that, and also the events that are coming up. So that's where you'll find everything that's going to be happening. You can look out for the character when it's made. Oh, and a big kick to the back. Take care, though, and thanks for hanging out and catching the stream. Nice, I think I might get that one too. Oh, for real, dude? That'd be awesome. It always pops up on the stream when something is bought from the merch store, so I can always thank the person that does it. Aiden now in the heel corner, but he's able to get a big boot. Throws Ross to the face corner. Tags in Foxy, and these two are working very well in conjunction with each other. Might make a very good tag team themselves. Oh, look at that double kick. Aiden going back to the apron. Oh, and Foxy thought he had it in control, but he was unable to keep it. Bobby has Foxy up. slams him down with that huge body press again. Oh, and this double team. Aiden now legal. The blood all over these people. And a back body drop sends Aiden to the mat. None of these contestants want to give it up. We've already had 4 eliminations. Mind, first of all, Jobby, then Mind, then Sush, and then Hamster. We're down to 4 contestants in this tag team elimination matchup. It has been one hell of a long match here, almost an hour for these contestants, and it's the first match. We still have 2 #1 contender matches for you guys and 4 title matches. Going for the pin now on Aiden. Well, not even a 1 count. Foxy is there to break it up. Bobby, visibly angry from that. Throws Aiden into the heel corner, and Big Ross getting a cheap shot in on Aiden as he's tagged in legal, and they do that hammer lock to the arm. Aiden is down. Our next match will be a 5-woman extreme Falls Count Anywhere elimination match, all against all. It'll be a #1 contendership for the women's title, so keep tabs on that. Bobby distracting referee AJ now as Aiden gets the upper hand, going for the pin, but AJ doesn't see it. There he goes. 1, 2, and a kick out by Ross. Aiden would have had that 3 count had Bobby not distracted the referee there. What a change that was. Oh my Lanta. Oh my Lanta. Hey, you know, we might be doing a giveaway here, a raffle. Let's do a, let's see, Aiden with a burst. Those barrage of kicks. There it is, right in the face. And a kick to the back. Slams the arm. Looks like he's going, yeah, no, I thought he was going for a tag to Foxy. It looks like he accidentally knocked his partner down on the ground. Oh my Lanta, he's looking to put Bobby out of commission completely. Bobby was cleared from his injury last week, but he may be re-injured here. Another burst. That barrage of knees. Oh my Lanta. Aiden now going for the pin. 1. Oh, and it's actually Foxy trying to prevent Big Ross from breaking it up. Ends up being the one to break it up. But he's able to get a big drop kick on Big Ross and puts him up on the middle rope. Looked like he was going to go for a 619, but he was unable to. Oh, and Bobby now throwing Aiden on the outside. This is a Falls Count Anywhere matchup, so he can get a pin out here if he's able to. Going for the pin now. 1, 2, and a kick out by Aiden. Aiden is fighting for not only his life, but his career here. He has not won a single match in his 5 matches here in Strange Wrestling. And Bobby, of course, only winning 1. Actually, let's look at the stats here again. We have Bobby with 1 win. We have Aiden with 0 wins. We have Foxy with 1 win. And we have Big Ross with 1 win. So Aiden being the only competitor here with no wins. But of course, if the Hills win, that would give Sush a win and make him an undefeated wrestler here in Strange Wrestling because it's his debut matchup. Of course, Jobby is sitting at 1 win too, so he's looking to get, hoping that the Hills pull off the victory here as well. Oh, using that apron to his advantage, slamming Aiden on it. Bobby Fox in control on the outside of the ring here. Slams Aiden's face again. Picks him up. Going for another big press. Like an anvil. That could be it. Going for the pin on Aiden. 1, 2, and a kick out by Aiden. Somehow, some way, fighting on pure instinct and adrenaline right now, everyone. A big Hurricane Rana sends Bobby down. A burst of energy that Aiden is so well known for. That sponsorship with Orange Crush he had last year. Of course, helps him, runs through his veins. Back down, Bobby now tagging in Big Ross. Big Bobby and Big Ross going at it. Oh, there's the anvil. There's his finisher move, the anvil. We saw it. Now Big Ross going for the pin. 1. And Foxy is able to break it up. Big Ross trying to dish out some pain on Frosty, but he's unable to grab him before he gets back out. Aiden is visibly hurt. You can see the pain in his eyes. All three of these, man, blood, sweat, and tears. Oh, Big Ross falls to the turnbuckle. Didn't see Aiden. Aiden popped to his feet quickly. Pulls the feet right under Big Ross. Picks him back up now. And a spinning neck breaker. Big Ross on the ground. Pulls him over to the face side. Picking him up. Big Ross with a back body drop. It has been back and forth with these three contestants, and he's got him in that arm, in that headlock. He's got him in that headlock. Is Aiden gonna tap? He's able to wiggle free. Still back and forth between these two. Tosses Big Ross on the apron. Going back now. Looks like he's going for a tag. That's it. Foxy is legal. The last remaining non-bleeding wrestler here in this matchup. Going for it. The big spinning power bomb that he did earlier on Bobby. Oh, my Lanta calling to the crowd. Picks Big Ross back up. That big punch to the face. You can see that blood on his hand now after that big right to the face of Ross, which is bleeding profusely. Oh! Tries to spin, but Big Ross is able to counter it. Foxy's able to counter that. Oh, he misses. Big Ross showing that extreme power that he has, that strength and power. Picking Foxy up and slamming him right to the ground. He's got him back up. Going for the pin now, Foxy. 1, 2, and another kick out. Marathon. Foxy's looking for it. Is he gonna get it? Is he gonna get it? There it is, the Firefox kick. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Foxy is eliminated 2 out of 3 of his opponents here tonight. It is now a 2-on-1 handicap match with Team Face leading up against Bobby. Aiden Bursk, Foxy against Bobby Fox. He's going to have to pull out all the stops if he's going to win this matchup tonight. Foxy able to wiggle free out of that. How much more can they take? They have been through blood, sweat, and tears, and they are still going at it. And a plethora of kicks there from Foxy, but his knee gives out on him, and it gives Bobby the upper hand, using that turnbuckle post to his advantage. Takes Foxy down to the ground. And smacks the head in a big flying clothesline, going for the pin. 2, 3, and Foxy's been eliminated. It's a 1-on-1 matchup. 6 of the competitors been eliminated. Aiden, Bursk, Bobby, Fox, 1-on-1. Who will pull the victory for their team tonight? Bobby getting the upper hand quickly after moving out of the way from that big flying move that Aiden just did. Bobby pulling Aiden over to the apron, slams his face into it. Picks him back up now. Aiden with a kick to the gut. I can't believe this. One by one, each member of Team Face and Team Hill have been eliminated until it was just down to these two. Aiden is fighting for a win, not only for this win, but just for a win on his record at all. 0-5 right now. Bobby not much better with 1-3, 1-4. I think he's 1-3. Aiden with the burst. No, that's just his barrage of kicks. I'm sorry. That is not his finisher move. But that kick to the face could seal the deal. Going for a pin now on Bobby. 1, 2. No, Bobby kicks out at the very last second. Yes, Bobby is actually sitting at... no, Bobby is fighting for a win too. Both Aiden and Bobby. Aiden 0-5, Bobby 0-3. Both men fighting for a win here. Neither man has a win on their record. But of course, if Team Hill pulls this off, that'll actually put Sush in an undefeated streak as he'll be 1-0. This is his very first match. Back and forth and a jawbreaker. Sends Bobby stargazing. And Aiden sends him back into the ring. These two competitors going at it. Blood, sweat, and tears. They are going crazy. Holy moly guacamole. I can't believe this. Aiden, the blood pouring into his eyes. How can they even see? How can they even see? And a Hurricane Rana sends Bobby back to the mat. Aiden's looking for it. Can he do it? The burst. The burst. There it is. There it is. The barrage of knees. Can he pull it off? Pulls Bobby into the middle of the ring. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Aiden wins not only his first match, but a win for Team Face tonight on Friday Night Fights after that first matchup. I can't believe this. What a slam fest this was, everyone. Back and forth. These 8 competitors had it going for them all night long. Holy moly guacamole. I can't believe it. Holy Jeebus. That giant press we saw from Bobby Fox. Got to get some event photos here. Of course, if you're in the Discord, you'll see some of these event photos being posted after every match. They're posted after the event. Oh, my Lanta. Aiden got his first win there. I can't believe it. There they are, the 4 winners of Team Face, standing in the ring, proud. Look at the blood on Aiden's face. He fought diligently and he won. Oh, my Lanta. I can't believe it. What a match that first match was. They absolutely went at it. We have 6 more matches here for you folks. 6 more matches. 4 title matches. 2 number 1 contender matches. We'll have a number 1 contender match for the Women's Championship next after this. I do want to let you guys know, of course, that tonight and every night on Strange Wrestling is brought to you by TGI Nug Days. Now, TGI Nug Days, when you want the freshest and the most MSG-soaked nuggets on earth, then you need to visit TGI Nug Days. With their patented freshest and tastiest 50 original sauces, you'll want to eat them all day and every day. TGI Nug Days, the official sponsor of Strange Wrestling. Want to watch one of the shows free? Then head on down to your local TGI Nug Days and grab a seat. Not feeling like getting out, but your tumbly's still grumbly? Then TGI Nug Days now delivers. Exclamation point sauce in the chat if you want to see the sauce of the day. I'm going to take a quick break here. We'll head on to our second matchup after this. I do want to go ahead and reward out the winners of Team Face for the people that bet on that. And then we'll go ahead and we'll get the betting set up for this next matchup. It's going to be Palm the Crusher, who we saw her lose a #1 contendership against Sandwich last week for the chance at the Women's Championship, which we'll see in our 5th matchup tonight, I believe. Then we'll see 2 newcomers. Cleopatra will be making her way to the ring. We'll see Cornella Cobb, who we have not seen fight for since last year. We'll see the Devil, the former women's champion here in Strange Wrestling. And then, of course, we'll see Natsuki Kuga, who started out well with a win her first match, but she's had quite a few losses. This is for the #1 contendership. We'll be back right after this. I'm going to go ahead and take a break. Go ahead and get your votes in now. Get those bets in. Let's see who's going to be winning. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send my bet to Mandy. Actually, don't bet yet. Don't bet yet. Let me up the vote. Let me up the votes. 1,000 nutmax. There we go. 1,000 nutmax. I'm going to go for Mandy for 1,000. I'll be right back, everyone. BRB. All right. Moving on to our second match, the #1 contendership for the Women's Championship. Here are your 5 competitors. Get those votes in at the ring of the bell. Voting will cease. We're going to see a definite slam fest here. These 5, 2 newcomers looking to make a name for themselves with Cornella Cobb and Cleopatra. And of course, on the very right, we have our former women's champion, the Devil. On the very left, we have, in purple, we have Natsuki Kuga. And then right in the middle, we have our very own one third of the backseaters, along with the tag team champions Dende and Mind. We have Mandy the Crusher, or Palm the Crusher, excuse me. All right, folks. We're going to get started with our second matchup of the night here on Friday Night Fights. Kansas City, Missouri going wild. Making her way out first after that devastating defeat by Sandwich last week, looking to reclaim her chance.
Making her way to the ring from San Francisco, California, the Crusher.
And the flippity floopity floppity wiggly wobbly guys. The most positive and altruistic wrestler we have in Strange Wrestling tonight. Palm the Crusher making her way down to show everybody what's what. Nice area getting that Chipotle barbecue. Watch that be an actual thing and they come sue you. That'd be hilarious. I actually did look that up on Google because I was curious, but yeah, nothing.
And her opponent. First, from Cairo, Egypt, the Queen.
Cleopatra making her debut here in Strange Wrestling on Friday Night Fights, graduating from Hell School last week. A very promising competitor here in the ring, and she looks forward to showing her presence. Oh yeah. There she is.
And from the Garden of Eden, Gardner.
And another newcomer coming out, Cornella Cobb. Loves herself some corn on the cob. You may think she's a bunny by the look of the rabbit ears on top, but that's not actually rabbit ears. It's corn on the cob. Wearing that ridiculous face paint. Here she is, the former women's champion. The Devil making her way down. I believe the 4x4 is actually her manager. There she is. She had a very short-lived reign with the Women's Champion, only lasting a week before Princess Nugget was able to reclaim it, and has held on to it for 3 more weeks since then now. Of course, last year, the Devil had an undefeated streak for quite a while being the Women's Champion. She was the first Women's Champion there. Princess Nugget being the first this year. And our 5th competitor coming out had a streak of bad luck.
From Seattle, Washington, the Punisher.
A streak of bad luck recently, but looking to make a little bit of a change there. Bringing her way out to the ring, Natsuki Kuga. Of course, we'll be seeing a women's title match on the 5th matchup tonight. This is our 2nd match. Next match will be a #1 contendership for the Action Tag titles. A tag team matchup coming up. Oh, and they go right at it after that bell ring. Betting is now closed, everyone. Have a little bit of a... There we go. Betting is closed. All right, here we go. Cornella, Cleopatra, and the Devil all on the outside of the ring. That's Mandy and Natsuki dish out the pain to each other on the inside. Cleopatra taking down Cornella. Oh, and a huge clothesline sends Mandy right outside on the wood. All 5 contestants on the outside now. It is a Falls Count Anywhere, so anything can happen here. Elimination matchup. And Mandy and Natsuki still going at it with each other. Cleopatra giving it to Cornella. She has not had any offensive maneuvers at all during this. The Devil, they're double teaming Cornella here. I guess neither of them like her. I don't see why. Maybe they had a little bit of a rivalry in Hell School with Cleopatra and Cornella. Cornella taking Cleopatra down by smashing her on that turnbuckle post. Mandy still taking it to Natsuki. Back in the ring now, these two. And a leg drop. Double leg drop by Palm. The Crusher was crushing it. But now Natsuki with a reversal there. Tosses Mandy into the turnbuckle. And these three on the outside still going at it. Taking down Cleopatra now. The Devil with the neck breaker on Cleopatra. Mandy. Oh, slamming those thighs of Natsuki. Oh, you know that's got to be some pain right there. Oh, my Atlanta. Back and forth. The Devil trying to take a, trying to get the upper hand on both of these women on the outside. Oh, Cornella sends Cleopatra down with the Bulldog. Not able to make anything of it though. Oh my Atlanta. And a double team. Cleopatra and the Devil send Cornella down to the ground as Natsuki sends Mandy on the outside of the ring. She's looking under the ring. She's gonna pull something out. What she got? A kendo stick. A kendo stick. Oh my Atlanta. This is a no disqualification match. So that is legal. Just absolutely demolishing Palm with that kendo stick, but she's able to kick out before Natsuki's able to get that pin. Oh, Cleopatra sends Cornella down to the ground with that swinging net breaker. That is her finisher, the Asp, which is a snake in Egypt, if you are not aware. The Devil is knocked out. She rolled out of the ring to catch a breather. Cornella trying to make it to her feet on the apron. Oh, able to turn it around. A punch to the face of Cleopatra. Spins her around and a Russian leg sweep. Natsuki absolutely demolishing Mandy on the outside here. Mandy catches her midair with a backbreaker. Holy moly guacamole. That was insane. And a big clothesline on the inside as Cornella takes Cleopatra down. These two have been going at it. Because they did have a long-running feud in Hell School as they both moved up towards the rankings of Friday Night Fights. Natsuki using that post slams Palm's face right into it. Oh, and the Devil's throwing, just tossing Cornella out. Throwing her out with absolute ease. And a flurry of kicks by Natsuki. Uh-oh, the Devil is in a submission by Cleopatra, but she's able to get out of it. Hurricane Run on the outside. Natsuki sends Palm down to the ground. And Cleopatra gets thrown out by the Devil as Cornella makes her way back in. Moving up behind. This is an elimination matchup, so we will be down to one-on-one at some point during this match. Neckbreaker. Cornella is down by the Devil. Natsuki still ruling the ring on the outside with Mandy. Spins her around. Oh! And face first into that wooden floor. Mandy goes. Natsuki's waiting. Is it going to be? No! Mandy able to counter it. She was looking to get Natsuki, but not able to do it. Now Mandy, what's Mandy gonna do? Uh-oh, looks like it's the Palm Bomb. Oh, slams Natsuki down with a Palm Bomb. Going for a pin now, referee AJ. 1, 2, and a kick out at the last second by Nat. If AJ could have gotten out there quicker, I think we would have seen a 3 count. Now we've got a, oh, looks like some sort of inverted figure 4 on the Devil. Not able to get that submission, though. She punches her way out. Cleopatra on the outside. She's stargazing right now. Mandy with those clotheslines on Natsuki, sending her down, but the Devil takes advantage of her unawareness. And of course, Cleopatra takes control of the match with getting the Devil when she wasn't looking. Cornella on the outside, stargazing, doesn't know where she is. Natsuki with just an absolute devastation of kicks and clotheslines on Mandy. These two have been fighting back and forth since the beginning of the match. They did this 2 weeks ago as well. Oh, and a half Boston Crab on Natsuki. Will she tap? A very athletic front flip by Cleopatra with that kick to the face of the Devil. Natsuki going for a pin on Palm. 2, and a kick out by Mandy. Cleopatra's under the ring. What's she gonna get? Pulling out a sledgehammer. Oh, and uses it on the back of the Devil. Throws it out. The Devil rolling out. She has got to take some time to recuperate after that back. Big DDT sends Cornella down. Cleopatra just sweeping the ring here. Sweeping it clean. Natsuki able to get the upper hand though. Cleopatra rolls out. We have 3 wrestlers on the outside. Mandy and Natsuki back at it again. Holy moly guacamole. This is insane. It's got her in that neck lock now, that headlock. Will Natsuki tap? The Devil makes her way inside the ring, awaiting those 2 competitors. Uh-oh! It's the Soul Stiller! That's her finisher on Natsuki, the Soul Stiller. Going for a pin now. Can she eliminate Natsuki? 1, 2, 3. Natsuki has been eliminated. We are down to 4 women in this elimination matchup. Falls Count Anywhere Extreme Rules. Uh-oh, it's a Scorpion Deathlock. Got that sharpshooter. Cornella got that sharpshooter on Cleopatra. And she tapped Cleopatra in her debut matchup with her first loss. She taps, and that is a loss for Cleopatra. We're down to 3 just like that. 1, 2, and a kick out by the Devil. Mandy on the outside recuperating as the Devil and Cornella Cup fight on the inside for the #1 contendership for the Women's Championship. Who is going to pull off the victory here? As a matter of fact, it might be good for Mandy to be on the outside here. Give herself a little time to recuperate as these 2 wear each other down. Uh-oh, a huge DDT reversal sends Cornella down. Oh! And a sidewalk slam. Cornella is feeling that punishment now. Using the turnbuckle to her advantage. A barrage of turnbuckle face smashes. Cornella wobbles around before she hits the mat, and she is stargazing. Cleopatra still can't get up. She's still feeling the pain of that sharpshooter she received. I can't believe 2 competitors went out that fast. That was absolutely intense. We had Natsuki go out, and we saw that sharpshooter. And the kendo stick on the Devil now. Mandy smashing the Devil with that kendo stick. Picks her up now. Oh, with that one-leg hook suplex. Cornella was going under the ring, but I didn't see her pick anything up. Oh, my Lanta, and that's it. The popcorn on Mandy going for the pin. That could be it. Mandy could be out. 2, and a kick out by the Crusher. Somehow, some way. And she's able to kick out of that and stay in the match. Devil coming in, fighting Cornella now. She picks her up. The Soul Stiller. We saw 1 person get eliminated by that, but she goes for a pin on Mandy instead, too. And a kick out by Palm. That could have been it for Cornella, but she's able to roll out of the ring and regain a little bit of breath. Now a
Submission hold now. That headlock on Mandy. Palm able to get out of there. Oh, it looks like Cornella did pull out a bat, but she was unable to use it. Mandy rolls up. The Devil in a pin. 1, 2, and a kick out at the last second by the Devil. Holy moly guacamole. All 3 contestants in the ring now. Mandy with the palm bomb. She tries to go for the pin, but Cornella beats her to it. 2, 3, and it's down to the newcomer Cornella and the veteran here. Palm. And another palm bomb out of nowhere. Going for the pin. 2, and a kick out by Cornella at the last second. Mandy has a chance at the Women's Championship one more time if she can pull this off. And then Cornella could have her second match be one for the Women's Championship. And a huge DDT there by Cornella. Mandy with a jawbreaker though. Oh, and a huge flying lariat. And an eye gouge by Cornella. Mandy's feeling that. Mandy able to grab her though. And a clothesline in the turnbuckle. Mandy going for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out. Another kick out. Holy moly guacamole. Mandy working the head of Cornella. Gets her in that armbar. What's she gonna do? Cornella with a punch to the face, sweeps the legs out, going for that sharpshooter. We saw her eliminate Cleopatra earlier in the match with this. Is Mandy gonna tap? Is she gonna tap? She's fighting it. Will she tap? She's got it locked in. Oh my Lanta. Hey Joe Marie Joe, how's it going? Waiting for Mandy to get to her feet. There it is, the popcorn. This could be it. This could be it. It could be all over for Mandy Cornella. Could be going to the Women's Championship next week. 3, and that's it. Cornella Cobb in her debut match. And she wins a chance at the women's title next week on Friday Night Fights. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. She did it, folks. She did it. Mandy on the ground on the outside, trying to recuperate. Cornella Cobb, her very first match here, and she's able to pull off a victory, defeating not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 other women. 4 huge, very impressive and talented competitors here. What a victory for Cornella Cobb. And that moves us into our 3rd matchup of the night. Let's see who the betting went to. Nobody bet on Cornella, but she was the winner. Let's go out there. We'll be moving on to our 3rd matchup, which is a #1 contendership for the Action Tag titles. We will have 3 teams facing off against each other. What a match that was, folks. Moving on to our 3rd one, 3 teams going off and facing each other now for a chance at that sweet, sweet gold. Of course, we're going to have the Empire, which is a brand new tag team that we haven't seen here before, heading off against the Bruvs, which we saw the inception of that tag team last week. Of course, the Empire being the tag team of a newcomer we'll be seeing here, Darkstalker and Shockwave. And then, of course, the Bruvs facing off will be Scuba Steve and Mr. Slappy Beef. And then we have our 3rd team, which we've seen before, the Saucy Bossy. And that's, of course, going to be Hot Sauce and Sauce Boss going off against these other teams. This is going to be a 3-team, 6-man Extreme Knockout elimination match.
So when you get knocked out, that's it. You're done for. And that's gonna be all she wrote. So go ahead and get your bets in. Or hold on a second. I'm getting something from the back here. Looks like Dende Smalls is gonna make his way to the ring. He's got a match tonight, the main event, facing off against the undefeated Chroma Key for the title of the Titans, the Billy Badass main title here in Friday Night Fights. And looks like he's gonna come out, has a few words to say. Let's see what he has to say. Cornelia Cobb is awesome. That was her debut matchup as well, along with Cleopatra, who ended up tapping out of that sharpshooter we saw her put her in. Same sharpshooter that Mandy almost tapped out of, but unfortunately she got her with the popcorn, and that was all she wrote. Her very first matchup, she won. She's going off to face the winner of tonight's women's title match next week. And that women's title match will be a 1v1 TLC match, our 5th match of the night, and that'll be Sandwich, who won her #1 contendership last week against Mandy, versus Princess Nugget, the reigning women's champion. Looks like Dende is ready to come out, so let's go ahead and see what he has to say, folks. You know how I feel about you people, the strange wrestling universe? You've all given me a career. You've given me a purpose. You've given me something to fight for every night. And that's why I've come out here. Not every superstar has the same respect for you that I do. And I won't stand for that any longer. Looks like he's got something to get off his chest. Dende has worked damn hard. One half of the Action Tag Team titles has a chance of becoming the first person to have dual titles in the Federation. There's an old saying that you should never meet your heroes because they'll only let you down. Whoever said that never met this man. He lives up to the myth. He surpasses the legend. He defies description. Tonight, he's gonna prove it. Crowd chanting, "We're not worthy" for Dende Smalls. Of course, being in a team with backseaters with Mandy, Palm the Crusher, and Mind. Are you ready for this strange wrestling universe? Are you ready to see the matchup of the century? Are you ready for the strange wrestling history to be made here in this very ring? Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Chroma Key. Calling out the Titan holder here. Chroma Key. Undefeated, 5-0 Chroma Key. The champ now, the music playing, looks like he's going to be making his way down from the ramp. There he is, folks. Making his way down. He's got some words to say to Dende, it looks like. These two facing off tonight, it's going to be a slam fest for sure. Looks like he's going off, getting himself a microphone. Yeah, you're all booing me, but you know why? You're jealous. You hate me because you ain't me, but I don't really care what you think. I'm not out here to deal with all you losers. I'm out here to deal with this loser right here. Now, of course, we saw Chroma Key come out last week, and he just had some swift words for the crowd. He talked down to the audience like crazy. It was absolutely insane. Do you think interrupting me is going to make you significant around here? Let me tell you, Junior. The only thing interrupting me is going to do is piss me off, and you don't want to see me pissed off. Now take a walk, and let's get back to what I was saying. Ooh. Dende threatening Chroma Key, telling him to get out of the ring now. These two have never fought in the ring before. I'll be honest. Once you started talking, my brain immediately tuned out. So I didn't really hear anything you said. It's not that I didn't want to listen. You're just so uninteresting that I find it impossible to hear a word you have to say. Wow. The insults dishing back and forth with these two. You really need to try out some new material. This act is so old and stale that even my grandmother is bored by it. Now either throw down or step off. Of course, we'll see them throwing down here in just a few matches later. Look at you, the way you smile when these idiots give you the approval you work for. How pathetic. You're a grown man, and let the strange wrestling universe dictate your life. Let me put it this way. When you're ready to put your big boy pants on, I'll be waiting right here. Wow. Wow, Chroma Key dishing it out. I know you think you're ready for me, but the truth is you don't have the skills to last even 1 second in the ring with me. I'm going to spare you the embarrassment and send you packing now. You better not send him packing. He's got to beat him to get that championship. And of course, any disqualifications or anything like that, title doesn't change hands, so Dende better watch it or he won't even get a shot at this. Really? That's what you have to say? That's really weak. Like on a scale from 1 to 10, with 10 being really impressive, that was a -4. I'm not impressed. I guess I was expecting too much from you. As the saying goes, expectations lead to disappointment, and color me disappointed. Or Chroma Key, right? These two have a lot of heat with each other. I'm ready and I'll always be ready. You can call me whatever names you want or even challenge my character. It still won't get to me. I know who I am and I know what I can do in this ring. You know what you are? Do you know what you can do? You're really getting into if you want to tangle with me? You better prepare yourself. Dende not backing down, not at all. Your words are like an annoying insect buzzing around my ears, and I squash those bugs with my bare hands, just like I'm going to do with you when we have our match. You're annoying me, you annoying little bug. You're going to get completely destroyed by your evolutionary superior, me. They really, they didn't fix these promos too much this year, but they did fix them. And again, Chroma Key walking out victorious and dropping the mic. Dende left speechless. Left speechless. Chroma Key just absolutely destroying Dende on the mic tonight. I wonder how that's going to affect him with the mind games in the ring. Oh my Lanta. Was not expecting this to come to fruition through you know, vocabulary so quickly. I thought I was just going to see these two throwing punches together, but wow. We'll see them tonight at the main event. Now, of course, moving on to our third match. Only 3 matches in, and we've already been on the air for 2 hours. What a burp. What a matchup we've had tonight. Of course, we'll be having our triple tag team match for the #1 contender for the Action Tag titles. Of course, the backseaters holding those titles. We'll put the betting on now. Go ahead and get your bets in who you think's gonna win. I'm gonna give it to, let's see, we've got the new team here of Darkstalker and Shockwave, the Empire. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put my bet on them. 1,000 on them. How many nuts do I have left? 900. Did I actually get that bet in, or did I have 900? No, I only have 900. Okay, well, I guess I will be betting 200 then. I'll be betting about 250 for them. And of course, we'll let you see what you're getting into with your votes here. In the middle, you'll see the Empire with Shockwave in blue and Darkstalker. Another newbie coming in. This is his debut. He graduated from Hell School this week, and he'll be facing off in a tag team match here with Shockwave. Then on the left, we have Scuba Steve and Mr. Slappy Beef. Those guys being the Bruvs. And then a pretty well veteran tag team here who went up for the Action Tag titles last week in a 2 out of 3 tables matchup and just slightly defeated by the Backseaters. And that is the Saucy Posse. And we have Hot Sauce in red and the Sauce Boss in white. We'll see Sauce Boss going up defending his Ultra Violent title next. in the next matchup, back-to-back matches here after this, because he had a stipulation where he needed to face off against the #1 contender, Janitor Dan. He had not faced off against him for 3 weeks since Janitor Dan won that chance at the title. So without further ado, let's get our third match on way here. Our first team coming out, this is going to be the Empire. Shockwave and the Devil making their way down.
Making his way to the ring at a combined weight of 528 pounds, Chris G. And the Reaper, the Empire of Pain.
The Empire making their way down to the ring. I can't believe this is going to be our longest Friday Night Fights of this year. As a matter of fact, last week was our shortest, just clocking in over 2 hours long. This one, 3 matches in with 4 more matches to go. Well, technically 5 more matches to go. Well, yeah, 4 more matches to go. We might be clocking in at 3.5 to 4 hours. Pay-per-view standards here, folks. Pay-per-view standards. Perfect timing for one, actually. And coming out next, we've got the Bruvs making their way down.
And his opponents, first, at a combined weight of 754 pounds, Steve and Cloud.
Now let's take a look at these wrestlers. First of all, we have Darkstalker, which is no wins, no losses, very first matchup. We have Shockwave. Now, Shockwave is 1 win and 4 losses. Of course, that 1 win, he actually got a #1 contendership at the prestigious championship. Did end up losing against that, but now he has the chance of winning a chance at the tag team titles. This is his very first tag team match for him. The Bruvs here. We have Scuba Steve, who won his first match. He is looking at 2 wins and 1 loss. And Mr. Slappy Beef, 1 win and 4 losses. These 2 tag teamed last week and had a loss. And of course, the Saucy Posse here.
At a combined weight of 621 pounds, Hot and Cook, the Prime Time Players.
The Saucy Posse here, and the Ultraviolent Champion Sauce Boss putting that title on the line next against Janitor Dan. And we'll be having our title matches as the last 4 matches of the night coming in the next 4 matches. This #1 contendership for the tag titles coming up now as the betting pool closes. What an action-packed matchup we've had. And there they go. Now this is a KO Elimination Tornado tag match with 3 different teams here. Scuba Steve and Sauce Boss going at it. Hot Sauce and Darkstalker in his debut matchup. And Mr. Slappy Beef and Shockwave going at it. 3-team KO Elimination matchup. Darkstalker taking it to Hot Sauce here. Scuba Steve taking it to Sauce Boss, and Shockwave taking it to Mr. Slappy Beef. Going at it. What a slam fest in the ring here. Hot Sauce takes down Darkstalker. And Sauce Boss rolls out to get a breather. We could see a handicap match here as an elimination does cause your tag team partner to leave the arena. At least leave the ring, not the arena. I guess they can if they want. Darkstalker taking it to Hot Sauce again. Oh, smashes him on the back of the head with that kick. And Hot Sauce taking Darkstalker to the outside. Sauce Boss back in with that backbreaker on Scuba Steve. Fighting up the ramp now. This is no disqualification, so these guys can fight anywhere. And a Bulldog sends Darkstalker to the mat. A flurry of punches by Shockwave on Scuba Steve. Oh, Mr. Slappy Beef picking Sauce Boss up like he's nothing and slamming him down. Scuba Steve using that guardrail as a weapon on Shockwave. A huge slap. Sauce Boss sends Slappy Beef down. A big right hand on Hot Sauce. Darkstalker taking it to him. Oh, my Lanta. Big neck breaker. And inside the ring, we have a huge back drop as Mr. Slappy Beef hits the mat. Back on the outside, we have Shockwave giving a flurry of punches to Scuba Steve. Throws him back in the ring. Ooh, and kicks him on the side of the head. He rolls back out as Shockwave. Shockwave now going over, heading over to Hot Sauce. And these two, the Empire, double teaming Hot Sauce. Holy moly guacamole. Shockwave taking over for Darkstalker with Hot Sauce, and Darkstalker over there with Scuba Steve now. A flurry of punches. These two are going at it. Of course, inside the ring, we see a whole bunch of back and forth between Mr. Slappy Beef and Sauce Boss. Scuba Steve and Darkstalker back in the ring now. On the outside, Shockwave trying to pick up Hot Sauce, unable to get him up. Looks like he tweaked his back a little bit. Back inside the ring, Scuba Steve wrapped up in the rope, on the bottom rope. Darkstalker taking advantage of it with pummeling him with punches. And a knee to the gut. Uh-oh, Sauce Boss on the top rope. But Slappy Beef is not able to do anything with it. He kicks him off. Darkstalker behind Slappy Beef, pulls the legs out, and he hits the... Uh-oh. Darkstalker and Slappy Beef going at it now. The Bruvs, both of them inside the ring. Darkstalker and Sauce Boss gonna have to work as a unit here to keep that tag team down. And Shockwave is taking it to Hot Sauce on the outside. They're grappled up. Hot Sauce tosses him off, but he's able to get Shockwave's able to get a nice right hand. Tosses Hot Sauce back in the ring as Slappy Beef rolls out. Sauce Boss taking Darkstalker out, throws him outside. Both of them on the outside. Shockwave picking Hot Sauce up, slams him down with looks like an inverted Death Valley driver. Don't know what it'd actually be called. Scuba Steve on the outside trying to regather his composure, seeing stars right now. And Slappy Beef and Darkstalker on the outside. Hot Sauce throws Slappy Beef back on in. And Hot Sauce throws Shockwave on the outside. It looks like Scuba Steve getting back to his feet now. Sauce Boss, oh, can't do nothing. Darkstalker, a huge clothesline sends Shockwave back to the outside. And a flurry of punches. He's pummeling his opponent. Slappy Beef to Sauce Boss. Sauce Boss now in the Tree of Woe position. And Slappy Beef choking his opponent out. On the outside, Scuba Steve has Darkstalker right where he wants him. Tosses him back into the ring. Shockwave with the spinning, sitting down powerbomb. And Mr. Slappy Beef is out cold. He's been eliminated. One half of the Bruvs is gone. It's a handicap match for Scuba Steve here as the Empire and the Saucy Posse continue to reign supreme here in the matchup. Scuba Steve's back up though, and it looks like he's going for the drowning on Darkstalker. There it is. No, yes! The drowning on Darkstalker, but it's not enough to knock him out. Not quite enough to knock him out. He rolls out of the ring to get a breather, just like Sauce Boss is on the outside. And Scuba Steve, his throat is racked on that top rope by Shockwave, who is feeling the effects of this long matchup. Looks like he's awaiting for Scuba Steve to get up, but he doesn't have enough time. Hot Sauce breaks it up, throws him on the apron, and punches him outside with a hard right. He's on the top rope. What's Hot Sauce gonna do? Sauce Boss picks him up. Hot Sauce rolls. Oh, but they miscalculate, and Shockwave is able to get back to his feet. He's one partner down as Darkstalker continues to regain composure on the outside. Hot Sauce is down. Scuba Steve on the outside now. All 5 contestants on the outside. And I don't think Mr. Slappy Beef will ever win another match. Now, he may actually win if Scuba Steve somehow pulls a win out from this. But it's not looking good for the Empire as Shockwave uses those steel steps and slams Hot Sauce into it. Scuba Steve with that clothesline sends Sauce Boss down to the mat. Darkstalker's up on the apron, but he's still gathering composure. Scuba Steve looks like he's rolling the ring right now, but Darkstalker able to put a stop to that. Back and forth between Darkstalker and Scuba Steve. Scuba Steve filling it. On the outside, Hot Sauce and Shockwave back and forth. Things are getting intense now, folks. Shockwave has Hot Sauce right when he wants him. Going to that ring post and uses it to slam the face of Hot Sauce. He grabs him again and slams it again. Scuba Steve rolling on top of Darkstalker. No pins, no submissions. Have to knock your opponent out for a win. These tag teams are going insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. No more singing. We'll get copyright infringement. Hot Sauce grabs Shockwave. All 5 men back in the ring now. And a double team between Sauce Boss and Darkstalker. And they're not even on the same team. Shockwave on the outside. AJ, the referee, is out cold. Hot Sauce jumps on the outside and falls to the floor. He'll be lucky if he didn't knock himself out there. AJ's back up now. Referee AJ. Hot Sauce and Shockwave giving back and forth chops to each other. And it looked like they had a little union formed with Darkstalker and Sauce Boss in the ring, but Sauce Boss puts an end to that. And there's blood on the face of Shockwave, but he's still in the match. He's not out yet. Hot Sauce pumping up the crowd. On the inside, Darkstalker is thrown around the ring by Sauce Boss. Swings the leg. Looks like Scuba Steve's back up and he's looking for it. Is he going to do the drowning? No! Not able to do it. Darkstalker moves Sauce Boss out of the way. Still on the outside, these chops back and forth with Shockwave and Hot Sauce. Scuba Steve! There it is! Hits him with the drowning. Looking for his opponent to get back up. Sauce Boss is back up because of Darkstalker. And it looks like Shockwave is seeing stars. Hot Sauce puts him in a... Ooh, a nice slamming arm hit. Shockwave back with those punches now. Hangs Hot Sauce on that middle rope. Darkstalker's out on the ground and he's hurt. Scuba Steve has got Sauce Boss. Spinning neckbreaker. Shockwave picks Boss up. Ooh. And a backdrop by Scuba Steve. Oh, and a power bomb on Boss. Looked like it was improperly landed because Scuba Steve got in the way and hit Shockwave. Uh-oh, the Empire, the only actual team in the ring right now. Shockwave going after Scuba Steve, the only one out of the Bruvs still left as Mr. Slappy Beef was taken out early in the match from that spinning power bomb by Shockwave. Every contestant on the outside, it looks like Hot Sauce is trying to regain some composure, but he is hurt. Darkstalker and Sauce Boss, Scuba Steve and Shockwave here on Friday Night Fights, looking for that #1 contendership for the Action Tag titles. Sauce Boss using that apron, and there is blood gushing out of the mat from under the mask of Darkstalker. I didn't even know he had blood. He looked like a skeleton to me. Throws Darkstalker back first on the steel steps. Oh my Lanta. Frosty is rolling the ring right now. The backdrop. And Darkstalker. Shockwave facing off against two opponents now with Scuba Steve and Hot Sauce. Trying to fight his way between these two. Darkstalker's back up. Oh, Shockwave's down. Blood on each of the teammates on the Empire. Hot Sauce hit by Scuba Steve. Scuba Steve hit by Hot Sauce. Hot Sauce a little pissed by that. Going after Scuba Steve now. Gives Shockwave a little bit of a break. Now Bulldog sends Scuba Steve to the mat. Shockwave is seeing stars, folks. Darkstalker sending Sauce Boss back into the ring. Hot Sauce sends Scuba Steve down. Shockwave picks him back up. Oh, but Hot Sauce smashing into Shockwave. Oh, slams him face first into the ground. Facing off against two opponents now with Scuba Steve and Hot Sauce. And a big DDT on Sauce Boss by Darkstalker. After this matchup, is Sauce Boss going to be ready for his title defense against Janitor Dan after this? It's going to be absolutely insane. He's going to have to do a back-to-back matchup. Looks like he's going to pick up Darkstalker. He's got him hanging up. Suplex to the wood on the outside. Shockwave, Hot Sauce, and Scuba Steve are just going back and forth and back and forth. And there's blood again, now on Scuba Steve under the goggles. There's an elimination. Who was it? Who was eliminated from that? Was it Sauce Boss? Was it Sauce Boss? Sauce Boss has been eliminated. The Empire, the only full team here now. Hot Sauce, the only one left from the Saucy Posse. And Scuba Steve, the only one left from the Bruvs. Oh, my Lanta. What is even going on here?
Oh, my Lanta! I can't believe Sauce Boss was eliminated. You know what? It might have been smart for him. Now he has more time to recoup before his matchup next. Uh-oh, Darkstalker on the middle rope. Oh, and a huge single kick from Scuba Steve. Scuba Steve is down, though, and it looks like it hurt Darkstalker. But a giant superplex from Shockwave to Hot Sauce, landing right on top. Right on top of Scuba Steve. Look at the blood flying in this match, everyone. Look at the blood. Oh my Lanta! Shockwave has been eliminated from the drowning by Scuba Steve. There are no more full teams in this #1 contendership elimination match for the Action Tag titles. Darkstalker with the Empire. Scuba Steve. Oh my Lanta and Darkstalker hitting his finisher. Caught. He got caught. I'm gonna rename that. It's the Scythe. That's it. Scuba Steve was eliminated. It is down to the Saucy Posse and the Empire, Darkstalker, and Hot Sauce. Can we see another new competitor walk off with a victory, just like we did in the very first match, or the second matchup with Cornella Cobb? Darkstalker's first matchup, and he is giving his all to Hot Sauce. And we saw these, right into the still steps. Darkstalker goes down. We saw these two competitors fighting each other hard throughout this match. And again, slamming Darkstalker into the still steps. And a couple of big chops. Darkstalker moves out of the way. And slams Hot Sauce into the still steps. A little bit of a revenge there for him. Back and forth between these two. Picking Hot Sauce up now. Tries for another of those elbows and misses. Oh, man. Oh, my Lanta. Tries to throw Hot Sauce back in the ring, but he's too slow. Hot Sauce gets those elbows in. He's grabbing him now, and a snap suplex sends Darkstalker to the mat. Darkstalker, Hot Sauce, the last two for this #1 contendership for the tag titles. Who is it going to be? Hot Sauce plays to the crowd as his opponent tries to make it to his feet. He's unable to. Hot Sauce picking Darkstalker back up now. Grabs him. He's picking him back up. Oh, slams him straight on his head. Straight on the head. How do you knock out one that is already a skeleton, you might ask? Well, I assume we're about to find out. Hot Sauce is actively ruling the ring here against his opponent. Pumping up the crowd, pulls Darkstalker back to his feet, and throws him into the turnbuckle. Elbow! Hits him with the knee. Hot Sauce is down. Kick to the face. He's feeling it. Another kick to the back. A flurry of kicks here. The crowd is going insane. Darkstalker rolls him up and stretches the arm. It's not supposed to spin that way. Holy moly guacamole. Uh-oh, back body drop. Darkstalker's down. That comeback didn't last very long. And a knee to the head. Oh, my Lanta. These two are fighting on adrenaline and instinct only. Hot Sauce now. A scissor lock. Uh-oh, Darkstalker able to wiggle free. And a double hit to the gut of Hot Sauce. Knocks the wind out of him. And a kick to the straight to the head. Oh, a big chop. Darkstalker now. Big DDT. Picks him back to his feet. A big right hand.
Oh my Lanta! What a suplex! I have never seen anything like that in my life. Hot Sauce is down. Oh, grabs the leg though. Not quick enough. Kick to the gut. And a knee to the head. Hot Sauce is down again. Another kick to the head of Hot Sauce. Trying effectively to knock Hot Sauce out. And a knee to the back of the head. And there it is! The scythe! The scythe on Hot Sauce, but he's still up and going. Oh! And a knee sends Darkstalker down. The crowd explodes in an arm toss. What a match, everyone. Darkstalker back on top here. Kick to the back, wearing down his opponent even more. Third match. We've been going for 2.5 hours already. What a time. Another arm wrench and just dragging that arm. That orbital socket, that shoulder socket. You can see the pain that Darkstalker is feeling, and a backdrop sends Darkstalker down to the mat. Ooh, right on that inner arm of Darkstalker. Hot Sauce now staring at his opponent, watching, waiting. Darkstalker getting back to his feet. Hot Sauce wanting another chance at those tag titles like last week. He misses the clothesline. That opens up a chance, an opportunity that Darkstalker does not take for granted. Oh my Lanta, what's he gonna do? A flurry of punches on the back. Oh, and those knees to the back of Hot Sauce. Picking Hot Sauce back up. Hot Sauce reversal. Darkstalker reversal. Hot Sauce hung up in the ropes. And he's back down. Darkstalker has him where he wants him. Going up to that middle rope. Calling Hot Sauce to get to his feet, telling him to get up. He jumps off with that knee to the face off the middle rope. Hot Sauce is effectively filling that. Darkstalker giving it his all. Is he going to hit him with the scythe again? It's looking like it. There it is, the scythe. In Hot Sauce. Is he going to? No, he's still conscious somehow, some way. Out on the apron now. Darkstalker is filling it. That may give an opening to Hot Sauce. Is he going to do this again with that flurry of punches? And those knees to the back? He is! Knees to the back! Wrenching the neck. Wrenching the neck of Hot Sauce. Oh, and into the inner arm. Just like Hot Sauce did to Darkstalker earlier. Oh, and a knee to the chest, knocking all the wind out of him. Can he knock his opponent out? Oh, arm toss! Hot Sauce is back up! These two are going to become living legends out of this, slamming the face of Darkstalker into, well, the skull, anyway, into that turnbuckle. He rolls out of the way. A big right elbow to Hot Sauce. Throws him into the turnbuckle. And a kick to the gut. Pulls him feet first out of the turnbuckle. Hot Sauce is stargazing. Turns him around. Folds up the legs. Grabs the arms. Oh, slams him face first into the mat. Hot Sauce rolls out of the ring, trying to gather some composure, a breath. Of course, Darkwave doesn't let that go, and neckbreaker on that wood outside. Uh-oh, Hot Sauce. He's got Darkstalker. Big slap to the head and a huge flying kick to the face. Throws Darkstalker back into the ring.
Back on top now. Wait, Darkstalker's back up now. A back and forth kicks between these two. Darkstalker's got him. Leg toss. Whips the leg right out from under him.
Ossos is down, drags him in the middle of the ring. Now flurry of kicks from Darkstalker. Oh, pulls that arm out of its socket again. And a big DDT. Darkstalker's down, but he rolls out of the ring. Not able to gather any breath as Hot Sauce goes to the top rope. And he flies. But Darkstalker moves out of the way. And a DDT on the wood. Oh, my Lanta. What a crazy matchup. 3 teams, and we're down to 2 contestants. This is just as crazy as the first and second match. Of course, we're going to follow this up with some insane, and the membrane match is coming out. Still back and forth between these two, and a huge... Oh.
A competitor
There it is!
eliminated.
Oh, my Lanta! Darkstalker with that smash! To the gonads! To the gonads of Hot Sauce. Knocks him out, and I don't blame him. That would knock me out too. That would knock me out too. Darkstalker, his very first match here.
Chris G and the Reaper, the Empire.
Both men
Hey,
showing off their prowess. Your winners for a chance at the tag team titles next week. Darkstalker, Shockwave. You can see the paint peeling off of Shockwave there. Wow, what a contesting matchup. Absolutely insane. These men went at it and gave it their all. With that, we're going to get close to moving to our 4th matchup of the night, and we'll see Sauce Boss coming out to defend his ultra violent title against Janitor Dan. Congratulations to anybody that voted for the Empire. They did end up winning that. We're going to go ahead and head to our 4th matchup. Janitor Dan. Actually, we're going to take a quick bathroom break. And the Sauce Boss. So with this, we're going to get the match loading up, get our contestants ready. Of course, next week we'll be seeing the Empire heading up against the tag team champions, the Backseaters, Mind and Dende Smalls. And we'll see if they're able to retain their titles again for a 3rd or 4th week in the row. The Empire, a brand new tag team. Darkstalker, his very first matchup here in Strange Wrestling. And then Shockwave, who had been on quite the losing streak lately, getting another shot at another title after losing his chance at the prestigious title. Now gets a chance at the Action Tag titles. But we'll see how this goes. Dende's spirits may wane after losing that verbal attack with Chroma Key earlier, and going into the main event, his Title of the Titans match he'll face off against the champion Chroma Key. If he loses that, he could mentally not be prepared for a title matchup to defend the tag titles next week. So either way, we'll keep it at this and let you get your votes in. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll actually give my vote to Sauce Boss because I think he might he might pull off a retention here, but we'll see. Go ahead and get your votes in. I'll be right back. Go ahead and type in !sauce in the chat to see our sauces and see which you'll be dipping your nuggets in now tonight. I'll see you guys here in just a minute. All right, everybody. The Ultraviolet Championship. We are back. Janitor Dan finally getting his chance, his shot at the title. We saw Dan. Let's take a look at both of these champs, both of these wrestlers' profiles here. Of course, we have Janitor Dan, the competitor, coming in with 1 win and 2 losses, winning his debut match. Beginner's luck is something we have here in Strange Wrestling. Of course, we've had 4 people with 0 wins last week end up getting an actual win last week. So that got them off that losing streak. But also, on top of that, we've got 2 debuts this week with Cornella Cobb and the last match with Darkstalker, and we saw them both have a win. We'll be seeing Janitor Dan with the 1 win and 2 losses, and of course we've got Sauce Boss here, who is sitting at 3 wins and now 3 losses because of that last match. So we'll see what's going on. Get your bets in. We're going to go ahead and go. This match tonight is going to be for the Ultraviolet title, it's a Falls Count Anywhere Extreme 2 out of 3 Falls matchup. First person to get 2 falls will be the winner, pins or submissions. Anywhere in the arena.
Contest is an Extreme Rules Falls Count Anywhere match, and is for the Ultraviolet Championship.
Thank you, Oracle. If Dan wins, he doesn't need to clean my cage. Oh man, I should have made you 2 a tag team. I've got 3 face tag teams and 2 hills though, so I need another hill tag team. I might do Jambi and Sush. Jambi is on a losing streak, and I've been able to up the winning percentage of people that have been losing more with tag team matches. So we'll see. Might do that. And we'll have an even 6 tag teams, which is a good amount. I've still got 1, 2. Gotta put that at 5, and there's 3 there. So put that at 4, so I need another female. I gotta make 2 more females, and I need to make 3 more females, and I need to make Janitor Dan, the challenger here, making his way to the ring. And now here comes the Ultraviolet champion, Sauce Boss, making his way out, holding onto the title since the start. Going back here, Sauce Boss won that championship on the very first match, a 3-way Extreme Rules match against Aiden Burst. and Shockwave, and he was able to pull off the victory there. He must be hurting after that last match, though, but it was smart of him getting eliminated pretty quickly, able to recuperate a little bit before his matchup here, especially since it went so long after he was eliminated. So yeah, I've got one more male, two more males, three more males, and three more females to make. We're at 27... 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. That'll put me at 33 wrestlers, which is a good amount. Then we can do a ramped up Rumble. And the tag teams won't hurt as much because we'll have singles wrestlers too. Here we go, folks. Betting is closed.
Introducing
Boss.
the challenger from Paris Island, South Carolina, weighing in at 130 pounds, Dan.
One of the skinniest wrestlers here in Strange Wrestling. Janitor Dan. With his cleaning
Introducing the
supplies.
champion from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 327 pounds, he is the Ultraviolet Champion, Cook.
Holding that championship proud. Never comes down to the ring without it. You know he's feeling hurt after this. Holding that title up proud, referee AJ. Betting has been closed. And it looks like the ring will happen now. And Sauce Boss taking it to Dan quickly and efficiently. Dan trying to put him in the corner, but Sauce Boss able to get out. I'll tell you one thing. It's nice to have a ring with just two people in it right now as opposed to the giant matches. Because the first match, we had that 4-on-4 tag team match, the Faces versus the Hills. The second match, we had a 5-woman elimination #1 contendership for the women's title match. The third match, we had 3 teams, 6-man #1 contender for the... And what's this? Janitor Dan going over into the crowd immediately. Not being stopped by Sauce Boss as he goes out there and starts pulling Dan down the runway there. Dan gets out of it. Gives a big right to Sauce Boss, and they're going. We've only seen this one time in Strange Wrestling, and that was between Sandwich and the Women's Champion, who we're going to see them fight again in the next match. We saw that a few weeks ago when they had their tussle. Oh my Lanta, back and forth, and those right hands from Janitor Dan. And a knee to the gut. Janitor Dan is giving it to Sauce Boss out here. He's a man of the people. Janitor Dan is absolutely a man of the people. He dresses like an audience member. Oh! And Sauce Boss slamming Janitor Dan into that railway. Oh, and into the fans. Slammed it face first into one of the audience members. Oh my Lanta. And there they go up the rampway now. Oh, both men missing a punch. Uppercut. And Sauce Boss trying to get Dan out of there, but Dan grabs him instead. Walks him out on the rampway and goes for a punch. Oh! Sauce Boss moves out of the way and a kick to the gut. Holy moly, guacamole. Back and forth between these two up the rampway. Not 5 minutes into the matchup, and they've already been through the crowd and everything. And Sauce Boss up against that fence now. That barricade. Spinning neck breaker. Hot Sauce goes down. Oh, my Lanta. What a time, what a time, what a time. Dan goes back into the crowd to see if that audience member is okay that he was slammed into. They seem to be fine, it looks like. Sauce Boss has him in a single leg crab. But Janitor Dan able to get out of it. And now they're headed up the runway. They just got out of the back crowd area over there. Another spinning neck breaker. The champ is down again. Janitor Dan going at it. He is pumped and ready for action here. This is 2 out of 3 falls, so getting 1 pin isn't going to do it for him. He's got to get 2. Oh, sweeps the leg out from under him. Janitor Dan on the ground. Oh, and the sweat flying off of Janitor Dan as he's got that right hand to the face. Oh, but he comes back. Rights and lefts on Bostian. He slams into the invisible wall. Yes, we forgot to remove our invisible wall there when we were setting up our production. Back and forth, both of these men. Janitor Dan with a big right hand takes Sauce Boss to his knees. And kicks him in the gut. Sauce Boss isn't careful. He's got a chance of losing his title tonight. We could see one change hands. And he goes for a quick pin too. And a kick out by Sauce Boss. You know he's feeling the pain from the last match, but he's got to get back into the match up here. He's got to get back. Ooh, a kick, a punch to the gut. Sauce Boss having a hard time hitting his opponent. Might be the height from Janitor Dan there. This invisible wall is really killing my immersion here, but that's okay because we'll be here all night. Heading on to 3 hours, and we are only on the 4th matchup, everyone. 3 more matches to go. Oh! Sauce Boss tossing with the single underhook toss of Janitor Dan, but he falls to one knee, holding his knee. You know he's feeling that. Janitor Dan! There he goes. He hit him with the cleaning up. Can he get the pin? Goes for the pin, but referee AJ doesn't seem to know how to move. He doesn't seem to know who the hell he is or where he is. Maybe he has a concussion from that last. Oh, my Lanta. What a terrible spot for Janitor Dan. And Sauce Boss able to get out of it. Picks Janitor Dan up. Oh, my Lanta. This could be it. The Sauce Pack attack. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And he's got 1 pin on Janitor Dan now. 1 pin on Janitor Dan, but he has to get 1. He has secured 1 pin. But he has to get 1 more to retain his championship. Janitor Dan still has a chance. A janitor chance. I think he could be 1-1. I think he could be, but referee AJ didn't know what he was doing.
Picking Dan up now. And a chop. Another chop. Press W to move forward, AJ. How could you? How could you? Tosses Dan into that giant ladder. Holy moly, guacamole. We've been seeing it all tonight, everyone. We've been seeing it all tonight. What the hell is he running into? Big backdrop. Janitor Dan is down and he's hurt. These two need to get out of this area. Going for a pin on Janitor Dan after that neck wrench again. 1, 2, and a kick out by Janitor Dan. Not that easily, he says. What do we tell the god of 3 counts? Not today. Not today. Choking the life out of Janitor Dan. Goes for another pin. This could be it. 1, 2, and a kick out by Dan. He is hurt after all that. Oh, sweeps the legs out from under him. But not enough as Sauce Boss is back to his feet now. Picks him up and throws him over like he's a feather, which he does basically weigh the same as a feather, so I don't blame him too much for that one. Choking the life out of Dan again. And a kick. Going for another pin. 1, 2, and another kick out by Dan. Good for him. Good for him. Showing some resilience here. I'm about to take over for Frosty and move his character a little bit to get him out of here. Oh, he's got him in the submission hold now. And Janitor Dan able to get back on top here. Oh, Frosty missing a punch because he was too tall. Oh, the sheer power of Sauce Boss there. What is with this invisible wall? I didn't change anything on the arena. That is destroying me. Sauce Boss is feeling the pain there. Falling down to 1 knee. Oh, please. Oh, please. Move. Move him. Move out of the way. A backbreaker. And he's waiting for it. Sauce Boss. He's got him up. This could be it for Janitor Dan. There it is, the Sauce Pack attack. Going for the pin now. 1, 2, 3. Sauce Boss able to retain the title. Wow. I was not expecting that. I wonder what was stopping them. I'm going to have to play around with that in a little bit. It's like there was some sort of like, you know, I took some stuff out of there, but there's nothing like right there. And Sauce Boss may have lost the tag battle, but he retained his title on Friday Night Fights. Janitor Dan just wasn't enough of the competition there for him tonight.
Here is your winner, and still Ultraviolet Champion,
He retains the championship once again. What a match! What a match! No worries, folks, as we have 3 more matches for you tonight. The first of which will be the women's title matchup coming at you next. A 1v1 TLC matchup between Sandwich and Princess Nugget. Now, the match we saw between those two last time was absolutely crazy. It was a non-title match. but Princess Nugget got absolutely destroyed by Sam, taking it all the way to the back. They went to the hallway in the back. Sam used a fire extinguisher on her, and then she fought last week to get her #1 contendership. So now she can face off against her again, but this time for the title. This is going to be a TLC match, the Women's Championship. Get to my cage, Dan. I can't believe Frosty pulled that off after having 2 matches. That was crazy. I think that Dan would have had at least 1 pin had AJ not gotten hung up there. That was something crazy. So let's get those votes in. Who do you think is gonna win? Is it gonna be Sandwich? Is it gonna be Princess Nugget? Is Princess Nugget going to be able to retain the title? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to give my bet to Princess Nugget. 500 in. And here they are, folks. Betting will cease at the ring of the bell. Coming out
The
now.
following contest is a tables, ladders, and chairs match, and is for the Women's Championship.
I hate how a TLC match can't be pins and submissions.
Introducing the challenger from New York, Sam.
Unless I can do that. There we go. The challenger, Sam, has a score to settle with Princess Nugget, or rather, Princess Nugget has a score to settle with her. Now, with these two, Sam is looking at 2 wins and 3 losses, and the champion, Princess Nugget, is looking at 2 wins and 2 losses. So very, very evenly matched here. But after the match these two had before, we're gonna see.
Introducing the champion from Jacksonville, Florida.
I wish they could come out with the title and then like hang it up instead of it just being hung up. Hi, Jum Jum. Betting on Sam. Did I do my bet? I did. I bet on Princess Nugget. Now, when they, like I said, that last match, Sam came out victorious against Princess Nugget. It wasn't for the title, but she does have a victory over Princess Nugget. So we'll see how this affects the champion in this matchup tonight. Oh, Sam rocked that match 2 weeks ago, and she rocked last week's match in the, I think it was a 5-way? No, last week was a 1v1 with Sam and Mandy, because they both won matches last week for #1 contendership spots. And then they faced off against each other, and Sam whooped her up. Here we go. Betting has closed. Sam has been doing real well. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sam has been doing Sam-tabulous. I said it. Out the gate, we have Princess Nugget. Irish whips Sam into the corner, but Sam pops right back out of it. And a back and forth between these two. The good strategy. She just can't stay pinned. That is a good strategy. Can we get a cast command for Jom Zesus? I believe I'm saying that right. Sam now, where's she going? It looked like she was going to try to go back into the crowd. We saw her do that before, and it worked out for her last time. Princess Nugget grabs that table looking to use it as a weapon, but Sam takes it away from her. And now Princess Nugget takes it back. These two fighting over the table. Princess Nugget puts it in the ring. God, are they doing this AI glitch that they had last year that they didn't fix? No, they're not. Okay, thank God. That always scares me. They used to get caught in the corner. Sam's going straight after that ladder. Put the ladder in. She's going straight after it. Outside is best side. That's right. Jumpy. I believe I'm saying that right. The table has been set up. Sam trying to put her opponent on that table. The champ pushes Sam off. The champ goes to the outside. She's just taking a minute. Looks like she's trying to get processed for this match against Sam. I guess those... I guess the thought of Sam winning is really getting to her. Set her up on the table now. She's got Sam going for a suplex. Sam goes through the table. Oh my Lanta. The table onto the ladder. Holy moly guacamole. But she throws Nugget onto the ladder too. Smashes her skull into the turnbuckle. The Samplex. Sam got plex, that's for sure. Sam's finisher is actually called the Sam Jam. It was called Sam Goes Ham, but I just renamed it. Sam rolled out of the ring, got a little bit of a breather, but rolled back in and got caught quickly by Princess Nugget, who uses that top rope to sling her off like a slingshot. She needs a glare. Oh, she do. Picks Sam up by the hair now. Tosses her into the ropes. And a knee to the gut. Oh, Sam, after going through that table, has been showing some signs of damage here. And she actually has been. I don't believe she was cleared to wrestle. She actually is injured still. So... she's going up not at 100% here, but she's still giving it all. She's been wrestling for 3 weeks, not 100%. Hasn't been cleared for wrestling yet, but still going for it. Now we have Princess Nugget going out. Looks like she was looking for something at the crowd, but comes back in. Sam now setting the ladder up. Oh, doesn't get a chance. Princess Nugget goes back in. Kick to the gut. Sam picks her up. And a German suplex heard round the world. God damn it. They have that bug still where they go over there, but they don't stay there. It's like they want to go over, but they don't understand how to go over. Both women on the outside now. Just walking along each other. Oh, no, you first. No, you. No, you. Sam goes after that table. And gets cold blocked by Princess Nugget. Oh, slams her face on the apron. Sam's just plotting like always. Slams Princess Nugget into that post. You heard that. Picks her up now. Tosses her down. Falls into the wood on the outside. Sam now throwing the table in the ring. Looks like she's trying to go after that ladder, though. Grabs the ladder. She's picking it up. Princess Nugget's up, though. Oh, she tries to punch her, but Sam uses it as a weapon. Slams it into Princess Nugget's face. She's back to her feet. Sam's on top of the ladder. Going after the title. Princess Nugget's up there. Both women now. Oh, smashes her face, and Sam is down the ground. Now Princess Nugget going after her title. Can Sam get up in time? Can't Sam get up in time? She is out cold. She is out cold. This could be it. Sam's trying to make it to her feet. She's trying to make it to her feet. That's it, folks. It looks like that's it. Princess Nugget defends the title. We've seen 2 title defenses. That's why, that's insane. Sam right through a table. Oh, That's why I hate AI versus AI ladder matches. They tend to just go right after the title.
Here is your winner and still women's champion.
At least with the TLC match, they use tables. I didn't see them use any damn chairs, but they used tables. Man. Sam, I really thought she was going to have more in her on that. Wow. What a matchup that was. Short and sweet. Honestly, these last two matches, our title matches, have been the quickest matches of the night. That first match, that 4v4 teamed match, went on for over an hour. The second match at the 5-woman elimination for the #1 contendership. Speaking of which, so we'll see Cornella Cobb go up next week against Princess Nugget to see if she can strip the title from the champion. That went on for 30 minutes. Then we had our third match, which was the 3-team matchup. And we saw that go for like 45 minutes. It's been 3 hours on the dot, and we still have 2 more matches for you tonight. So those last 2 matches were about 15-20 minutes apiece. I can't believe it. Very, very quick. That was insane. Anyway, we'll be going on to our penultimate matchup. Glazed went crazy, breaking his losing streak last week and also earning a chance at the prestigious championship. The same week, Wasabi Kid, the current prestigious champion, lost his undefeated streak going in a non-title matchup and losing. And I forgot who he went up against, who he lost against. I believe it was Scuba Steve. Yes, it was. It was Scuba Steve. Lost against Scuba Steve. However, that did not lose him the title. Of course, it wasn't a title matchup. But congratulations to those who voted on Princess Nugget. You are the winner as you win some nuts. And we'll go ahead and put this up. Who do you think is going to win? Is it going to be a Glazed, the competition? Or is it going to be the reigning defending, who just lost his undefeated streak last week, champion, Wasabi Kid? Go ahead and get your votes in. I've been on a streak. I'm going to go ahead. I'm gonna give this one to a Glazed, actually. Put that 500 on a Glazed. Yeah, we're going to go with that. You didn't rig the match? Well, Sam doesn't need me to rig the match. She's a Billy badass woman who don't need nobody to rig a match for her. All right. She lost fair and square, and she'll understand that. And she'll work her ass off to get back there and whoop some ass. Let's get your bets in. Who do you think's gonna win? Glazed, Wasabi Kid, coming at you now on Friday Night Fights. Kansas City, Missouri has been in for a hell of a event.
The following contest is a tables match and is for the prestigious championship. Introducing the challenger from your darkest fears, weighing in at 380 pounds,
A Glazed here coming in, very first win. We'll look at this matchup between these two here. We've got a Glazed who won 1 match and lost 3, of course last week being that win. Then we've got Wasabi Kid winning 4 matches and losing 1, which was last week, of course. So that may affect him a little bit here. Now this matchup is going to be a one-on-one Iron Man table match. I believe this is going to go on for 30 minutes. The winner is the person who puts his opponent through more tables. So we'll keep count here. Amy Gogger. I think we're going to clock in on almost 4 hours here because we've got a Rage in a Cage match for our main event. It's a 2 out of 3 falls match with Dende and Chroma Key. There he is, the reigning defending prestigious champion.
and introducing champion. From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 314 pounds, he is the prestigious champion, Kid.
No, it's not, Jambi. It's one of the generic tunes that they have that you can use for an intro song. It could be from Red Alert, but I don't think 2K owns the rights to Red Alert, right? So it might be similar to it. Yeah, Red Alert's EA, and I highly doubt that 2K bought the rights for that song from EA. So let's go, Wasabi-san. I think he's gonna pull off the win. I really do. But we'll see. Betting is now closed. Definitely is from RE3. I don't know then. I don't know. Maybe they did buy it from him. Unless it was... There goes the countdown starting now. Glaze! The huge lariat as he kips to his feet. Putting the champ in the corner. Losing his first... Man, one lost his first match last week. One won his first match last week. And both are looking to change that tonight. And a leg toss sends Wasabi to the ground. Now Wasabi with his own to counter it. The Glazed on the ground. Oh, hitting that elbow. Give me some agua here. Ooh. I don't think I've ever had a Friday Night Fights go over like 3.5 hours, so this is getting to my voice. Yeah, Bill, I noticed that 15 or 20 minute Iron Man matches were really, really fast. Like they were pretty much no competition. But when we get to 30-minute ones, it's like the sweet spot. 60-minute ones are just absolutely insane. Can't do that. Can't do that. The Glaze now ruling the ring here. Now, my voice will not be kapoopy. I do this shit on the regular, bro. I do this shit on the regular. Neither man is going after a chair yet, but we still have 28 minutes left, so they have plenty of time with it. And I'm sorry, I'm getting something from the back. It seems like Jambi has just been ran over by a limousine, driven by Sush. Yeah, reports from the back just now. What a time! Wow, looks like Jambi's gonna have to go get checked out at the ER. Uh-oh. And around the world, DDT. Wow, at full jump. Yo, Jambi, you and I started the match. Well, actually, Mind and Sush started the first match. A Glaze now going into the first table here as Wasabi tries to get up. Went after each other. And then Sush almost immediately tagged you in. And we went at it, and we went at it outside. And then I finally pinned you. We went at it for like 15 minutes. Sush making this mark already, right? No, I think I'm actually going to make Sush and Jambi a tag team. They work pretty well in their tag team. I do need another Hill tag team, so that could do it. Wasabi, the champ now, pulls Glaze over to the ring and just tosses him out. In alphabetical order, Glazed is first on my Mel's, and Wasabi Kid is last, so that works out. The first and the last. Setting up that table, but he doesn't have enough time to put a Glaze through it. A Glaze tossing Wasabi into the turnbuckle. Ooh, and an elbow to the face. Wasabi trying to get a Glaze set up for a table, but not able to do it. Puts Wasabi on the table, Glazed. Oh, slams him in it. The table is still good. Table is still good. You can't tickle me. check out that merch, as Acorn Bot just put in the chat. We have some awesome Friday Night Fight merch, Friday Night Fights merch, and we'll be having some new stuff coming in later as I get commissioned some extra work for TGI Nug Days, Strange Wrestling, and Friday Night Fights. Oh, Wasabi pushing a Glazed off. Both men go at it. Oh, Glazed picks him up with that powerhouse. Powerhouse of a man picks him up and tosses him down. Playing to the crowd now. The boos headed out. As the crowd puts their thumbs down. Wasabi back up. Slams, but the table does not break. It folds down, does not break. Picks the table back up. Sets it back up. Grabs a glaze. 25 minutes left. Whoever puts more people through tables will be the winner. Now, if they tie, a draw means that the current champion retains possession. Almost a belly-to-belly through the table by a glaze, but he misses slightly. Yes, disqualifications or draws will result in the table or the champion staying champion, retaining the title. Uh-oh! He's got a glaze where he needs him! Power bomb! No, it does not break the table. It was too off center. The leg folds down. Oh my Lanta. These two back and forth. Wasabi trying to set up that table again as 6 minutes have expired from this match. The glaze moves out of the way. Grabs Wasabi. Sets him up on the table. Could he do it? Picks him up. And a pickup powerbomb. A glazed is one table up. A glazed is one table up. Wasabi quickly back to his feet, but a glazed getting that knee. Oh, back and forth. The neck breaker. Wasabi's back up. High table here. I'd like to sue Wasabi Kid. Sure, buddy. He broke me into 30 pieces. I'd like to get stitched back together, please. Both men back up. The table's set back up too. A glaze getting the upper hand. Grabs Wasabi. Uh-oh. Wasabi able to break free before he gets put on the table. He grabs a glazed. Pushes him over. Sets him up on the table. Can he get him? No, a glaze pushes him off. Oh, and a huge kick. Wasabi hits the mat. Oh, and an enziguri. Wasabi is down again. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, my Lanta. A glaze puts Wasabi on top of the table. What's he gonna do? He's going over the apron. Is he gonna try to go on top rope? No, he gets back off. Slams the arm of Wasabi on the table. Slams it again. And again. And again. What the hell? Wasabi rolls out of the way. It's not enough though. They grapple up. And a face smash on the ground. I do too. They really did improve the AI quite a lot, but they, one, didn't make them do obvious things to make the matches exciting, like going backstage, breaking out of the Hell in a Cell, shit like that. But they also make them do stupid things like that. Like, I think the AI was thinking, okay, well, I'm going to get on the top rope and I'm going to do a jump to jump through the table on top of it. But then he gets on the apron and he's like, what? So like maybe he missed the turnbuckle when he was trying to go up it and instead went over the apron and then it confused the AI. So the AI is better than last year,
but it's still shitty compared to AI in games nowadays. But that's what you get with 2K and yearly games. I love the games. They provide me entertainment like this and a lot of fun for Twitch, but 2K can suck my nads. I'm just gonna put that out there. Wasabi back on top now. He's got a Glaze in the corner. A Glaze grabs Wasabi by those horns and puts him in the corner. And Irish Hook in the corner. Oh, flying punch. Superman punch is blocked. Wasabi grabbing a Glaze, throws him over the apron. Plays to the crowd now. Might not be the perfect time for showboating. Like maybe as an internal timer, like it's thinking, well, it's X seconds to do this, but it takes maybe Y seconds for my opponent to recover. That could be it. Like maybe he thought his opponent was going to recover quickly, so he went back in and just did as much damage as he could to him. You know, that could be it, honestly. That really could. Like you can see over there behind the announcers, there's a bell. That's the bell they used to ring. It's behind the barricade. They used to use that as a weapon in wrestling. They haven't used that as a weapon in years. It used to actually be a thing in wrestling games you could use. Uh-oh. Wasabi tossing a Glazed into that barricade head first. We should use Ace Combat instead of Friday Night Fights. Shit. I was tempted to get that game, and then I heard there was not cooperative mode, and I didn't want to play it single player, and I didn't want to play deathmatch in it. So I'm fairly disappointed because of Jobby, I was getting pretty hyped until I learned that, and then I was like, oh. Wasabi now. The champ is one table down, so he needs to get a Glaze through at least one table, because if he can tie it, then he retains his championship. So the champion obviously does have an advantage in these matches. Let me blow you an AC7. I was looking forward to flying with my buddy. Now I can't. So I'm a little sad. Wasabi going at it now. Grabbing the Glaze. Throws him into the table. Misses. Gets him in the corner. Whatever does get co-op, I'll let you know though. I mean, we still have No Man's Sky. Yeah, but I mean, I want something with good combat. No Man's Sky has shit combat. And I was more talking about fighter jets than spaceships. Although I do love me some space games. I'd be down to getting back into Elite Dangerous once a week or something if we can get some people into that, doing our own private match. We could roleplay in it, Jobby. Here it is! Wasabi picks him up. He's got the powerbomb going. And it's 1-1 with the tables. And immediately Wasabi goes to further solidify his title reign by grabbing another table. A Glazed is out cold. 17 minutes still left on this match. Oh, I thought you already had Elite Dangerous. I didn't know. I thought you already had it. I mean, if you do and you wanna play it once a week, because that's all I would be able to do. It's such a grindy game. It's really fun, but it's still a grindy game, and I could only dedicate like one day a week to it. So like maybe like a Saturday night or a Sunday night or something, and we could do that. I don't mind the chill space game. Yeah, I enjoy it. Uh-oh, Wasabi! And the champ puts a Glaze through another table almost immediately. He is up 2-1 now against the Glazed. There's a table right behind him, but he decides to go into the ring for another. Oh, okay, apparently that one disappeared into thin air. I'm on LSD, I guess. Seems like a more fleshed out and advanced No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is way more arcadey. Elite Dangerous is very, very simulation. It's super hard. You have to be super careful. Like in Simulation. What the fuck was that? Come on, Wasabi. What the hell was that? Like in simulation driving games, you know how you have to be very, very careful and like slow down for turns and stuff? Well, you have to be very, very, very careful on your warps with Elite Dangerous. You have to slow down at a precise time so you don't go flying into a station or way past your target and slingshot out. So. Oh, my Lanta glazed, slamming Wasabi down to the ground. Just an illusion. Yeah. You could do a race in ED, like start same time and go someplace. Or we could just adventure out. Like they have these big. Oh, glazed! And he puts the champ through another table. It is 2-2. But he has to put the champ through one more table to get the upper hand and have a chance at that title. One of my best things was when I really first started. We got into this big battle. There was this big war going on. You take a side and then you battle the other NPCs there, or the NPCs there and stuff. Oh, a glazed slams Wasabi down to the ground, setting up a third table. But I was in that battle and my canopy broke, and my buddy was like, "Yo, oh, there's blood pouring down the forehead of the champ. This could be it for him. If that gets down in his eyes, he might not be able to see. Here's a third table for a glaze coming up. 3 down. Wasabi Kid is down by a table. He could lose his championship here and his second match. A glaze could be on a roll. Going up to the top rope now. Flying and gets the knees to the gut. But my canopy broke and you only have 5 minutes to get to a station and repair your canopy before you die. So I'm like, holy shit, I'm dead. No, I'm alive. And my buddy was like, what? And I told him my canopy broke and he's like, no, dude, you're gonna die. And I was like, oh boy. And so I immediately warped out and I went fucking haywire in that 5 minutes. And with like 10 seconds left, I screeched into a bay and was able to get down and repair without dying. I was so scared. You're trapped in your canopy on Elite Dangerous. There are ships now. Both competitors now going after a table. A glaze using the table on the champ to knock him down and out on the outside of the ring. There are team-based ships that can hold more than one person, but they haven't yet implemented walking around, which really annoys me because I really like that feature in games. I hate being stuck. That's the only real thing I like about Star Citizen. The champ now, a kick to the gut, throws a glazed into the barricade, slams his face in the barricade. Noobs, how are you doing? I was a beginner then, noobs. I hadn't upgraded anything, so my canopy time was only 5 minutes. I think I was in the just the starter ship. I forgot the name of it. What is it, like Cobra? It's not Cobra, is it? Just whatever the starting ship is. I'm doing well. Been going over 3 hours on our universe here with Strange Wrestling Friday Night Fights, and it looks like we may crown another champ, but wait! Wasabi Kid looking to put Glaze through a third table to tie it up. He's got him. And there's a third table. It's tied up 3-3. If the champ can keep it like this, he will retain his title. A draw will retain his title. But he's going after a fourth to further solidify that title reign. The Sidewinder, that's it. Thank you. A glazed, wobbling to his feet. He's seeing stars. Definitely stargazing. But wait! Grabs the champ quickly. He's got him. The champ able to get those elbows in. Moves out of the way. But a glazed reverses again. Oh, Wasabi reversing. Kicks to the thigh. Grabs the challenger. But a glazed able to get those elbows in. Oh, my Lanta. What a crazy change of emotions. I'm in a glass case of emotion. Setting the champ up. The champ moves out of the way. Kick to the gut on a Glaze. To Glaze to slap to the face. Kick to the gut to the Glaze. Back and forth. A Glaze now with an elbow to the back of the head. He grabs the champ. Oh my Lanta. Holy moly guacamole. I can't believe this. The champ getting out of the way. A Glazed. Put on the table. The champ. No, a Glazed moves out of the way again. Picks the champ up in a body slam. But you can tell he's feeling the pain. Falls to one knee. The champ now with an uppercut. Kick to the gut by a Glazed. Throws the champ into the turnbuckle. And... oh my Lanta! Using the turnbuckle to German suplex the champ through a table. What the hell? That was one of the craziest things we've seen here in Friday Night Fights. A Glaze now on the outside going after the table. Wasabi Kid back to his feet somehow, some way, running on pure adrenaline and instinct alone, my friends. Grabs the challenger and slams him face first into that table. Wasabi needs to get... oh! A Glaze throws Wasabi into the still stairs. A Glaze needs to get... Wasabi needs to get at least one more. A Glaze is up 4-3 now. Wasabi, the champ, using that apron to slam a Glaze face into it. I thought he was gonna miss the table too, but I was like, oh my god, please let this happen. And it did! Wasabi throws the table inside, throws the competitor inside, grabbing the table now. Looks like he's ready to set it up. Oh! Uses the table as the weapon it's meant to be on a Glazed. Further dismantling his opponent. 8 minutes left. We've passed the 10-minute marker. Just 8.5 minutes left. Are we going to see a new champ? Are we going to see another title defense? We've had 2 title defenses tonight. The champ trying to pick a Glazed up through the table, but he misses. A Glazed with a suplex. Picks Wasabi up. Puts the champ on the table. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're closer to a new champion. A Glazed is up by 2. Wasabi needs to put a Glazed through at least 2 tables to retain his title. I hope the guy in green wins. Oh, screw you, Jom. You watch from laptop? What, are you going to bed soon or something? It's Friday. Are you just getting dinner or something? After this, I want to play some multiplayer. A Glazed has him up! Oh! Death Valley Driver! And the champ is down again! Setting up another table! Another table! Oh my Lanta! Wasabi not able to even move around. He's stargazing right now. Oh! A kick to the gut on a Glazed. Can he get him? Oh, a Glazed moves out of the way. He was 2 out of it. Glazed grabs the champ. Oh, the champ moves out of the way. And a huge clothesline to a Glazed. Grabs a Glazed. Setting him up now. Puts him on the table. A Glazed is pushes out of the way. Oh, what? What? A Glazed clotheslines Wasabi through another table. He's up by 3 tables now with 6 minutes left in the clock.
we're just this close to seeing a new champion tonight. This will be the first change of title for the prestigious championship since its inception. Oh my Lanta! Wasabi Kid's going for it. There it is, the spicy smack. A Glazed is hurt. Wasabi needs to move now. He's got 3 tables he's got to make up for. He's got 3 tables in 5 minutes. He's got to put a Glaze through. This is like some Chroma Key shit. Who you'll see in a match next on our main event. Chroma Key and Dende Smalls going at it for the title of the Titans. Wasabi! Tornado DDT, and there's blood coming off the face of a Glazed! Wasabi now setting up that table. His heart must be pounding. He's just this close to losing his championship. Picks a Glazed up. He's got him. Grabs him. Setting him up on the table. A Glazed pushes off. Oh! And an underarm hook suplex. A Glazed able to stop that suplex. Grabs the champ. I shouldn't call him the champ anymore, should I? Oh, the champ pushes a Glazed off. Throws him into the turnbuckle. Those forearms to the back of a Glazed. He needs to do some work. He's only got an eye gouge. Picks a Glazed up. 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left. He better do some work. Not enough, though. I hate when they get on the side of that table and they have no idea what to do. Oh, fireman. Fireman's carry. But the table falls down. Uh-oh, Wasabi! A kip up from a Glazed! He grabs the table. He's setting it up. Wasabi trying to make it to his feet. Just barely does, but not in enough time. A Glazed grabs him. Puts him on the table. Wasabi pushes off. Gonna need some Gatorade for damn sure. That is for damn sure. Holy moly guacamole, what a match this has been. This title's gonna change hands unless we have an absolute miracle here. Uh-oh. Well, we might getting one step closer to a miracle. Wasabi's got a Glazed. And a table goes down. He needs to put him through 2 more tables in 3 minutes. He has a chance. There's plenty of time. Can he do it? Can he make a comeback? Well, he's grabbing another table here. Picking it up. A Glazed is trying to make it to his feet. Wasabi is not stupid there. He tries to use that table. Oh! Clothesline and kip up. A Glazed was ready, though. Maybe this is what Wasabi wants. To wait for a Glazed to set up the table while he recovers. There goes. A Glazed picking Wasabi up. Wasabi, a jawbreaker! Grabs his competitor. Puts him on the table. Oh no, the table moved! The table moved! The table moved! Did not break! Wasabi thought it broke! He was confused, he thought it broke! There's 2.5 minutes left! Wasabi needs 2 more tables still. He was so close! He was so close! Oh, walks right over to a Glazed and gets a punch in the face! A Glazed! Powerbomb! Powerbomb! Triple powerbomb as we hit the 2-minute mark, and that could spell the end for the champion's reign here tonight. A Glazed just looking over his opponent, just laughing, spitting in his face. Wasabi crawling. The Glazed picking up the table. Oh, Wasabi! A Glazed takes the table away from him and uses it. Wasabi is down. He gets back up, takes the table away from Glazed, but he's not He must have a concussion because he can't use that table. Has no idea how to use it. Oh my god, he is just out of it. Wasabi is out of it. And a Glaze picks him up again for another power bomb. Triple power bomb on those legs of that table, those steel legs. 1 minute left. It looks like we have a new champion, folks. There's no way the champ is going to be able to do this. A Glazed rubbing salt in the wound here. Picks the champ up. Oh, Wasabi moves out of the way. Oh, but a headbutt from a Glaze. Grabs Wasabi. Wasabi moves out of the way, but there's not enough time for him to put him through 2 tables. Unless my count was off, we're going to have a new champion. Unless my count was off and Wasabi can somehow throw him through that table at the last second. It does not look like it. And 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not enough time. A Glazed is the new prestigious champion. We've got a change of hands for the title tonight, folks. What a match. A Glazed goes from a losing streak to being the champ.
Prestigious champion,
A Glazed holding up that title proudly. His first championship and his second win in this. Wow, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. That really looked like it was going to go a different direction there. That really did. That looked like it was going to go a different direction, but a Glazed pulled it off. A Glazed was able to pull it off, folks. And with that, we are going to go to our main event of the evening. 3 hours and 35 minutes in. We're definitely going to hit that 4-hour mark unless Chroma Key wipes the floor with Dende. Let's get those bets done. Congratulations to the people that voted on a Glazed. He did come out the victor. Now our main event of the evening, we're going to see Dende Smalls and Chroma Key go at it. Chroma Key being the undefeated champion, the last undefeated wrestler here in Strange Wrestling, with more than his debut match as a win. Because we do see some undefeated people after their debut match with Darkstalker and the new Cornella Cobb here. But we saw these two in the ring earlier go at it over the mic. But how will they fare going at it over this instead of the microphone? This is our main event of the evening. I've been so crazy, my hair is going nuts. Oh my Lanta. What a crazy, crazy time. I'm gonna go all in too. You know, I can't go all in because it's only up to 1,000. But you know, Chroma Key's on a 5-0 winning streak. He's been the sole Title of the Titans champion since the inception of Strange Wrestling. I believe he fought Bobby Fox. Let's see. No, he faced off against Mr. Slappy Beef in a Rage in the Cage. So this would be his second Rage in the Cage that he's been in, and we'll see just how good he fares. He did win against Dende in that microphone challenge. So what's gonna happen here, folks? Go ahead and get your bets in, because at the ring of the bell, betting we'll see. So I'm gonna get myself a little drink of water real quick. Before we start, remember everybody, I do this every Friday Night Fights. Usually have a new wrestler or two if we can get them in, and we always have continuing storylines with these people. So if you're not part of my Discord, !Discord will get you in there where you can see the events, the past events, and what's going to happen next week on Friday Night Fights as far as the matches go. You can see media, where pictures and clips that people make. they can put those in for Strange Wrestling. You'll see all the wrestlers and their win-loss records. You'll see the past champions, and you'll also see and the times they've held the championship, and you'll also see the champions and number one contenders. Also, if you miss any of these, then you can catch all of the previous Friday Night Fights in collections I do monthly, or the highlights I make. You can also catch them over on my YouTube. You can find the link on that down below in my panels. There's merchandise also out! Exclamation point merch will get you a look-see at that. Presented to you by TGI Nugdays. Hit exclamation point sauce to see what kind of sauce you get tonight. Rage in the Cage, Oracle.
Undisputed Heavyweight Championship.
Here's your competitor on a big winning streak himself. Can Dende Smalls break out as the victor and win not only against the undefeated Chroma Key, but also become the first person in Strange Wrestling to hold not one but two titles simultaneously. Of course, he is one half of the Action Tag Team Champions, along with Mind, part of the Backseaters. They will be defending those titles next week against the Empire of Shockwave and the newly graduated from Hell School Darkstalker, who won the matchup tonight for his team. Here comes the champ, undefeated, 5-0. Who will put a stop to Chroma Key's reign? See if those mind games affect Dende at all after losing on the mic to Chroma Key earlier in the program tonight. Get those bets in. The ring of the bell will be the end. Oh, I forgot to put my bet in for Dende. There we go. Gotta get that in there from my boy. Don't turn your back on the Wolfpack. Strutting around with that title. Could this be the last time he comes out with that title? Could Dende be walking out with two titles after tonight? Or will he walk away in shame? The sixth person to lose to Chroma Key. This and last year, both he had an undefeated streak. This man is insane.
Introducing the challenger from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 267 pounds. He is one half of the Action, the Destroyer.
The Action Tag Team Champions. Damn it, Oracle. Damn you, Oracle. Damn you to hell.
From Chroma City, weighing in at 302 pounds, he is the undisputed heavyweight champion, Green.
Chroma Key holding up that title. Referee AJ's got the title up there, and it is on the line. Can we break Chroma Key's streak? Or will he walk away with another defeat? Betting has now closed on our main event here at Kansas City, Missouri. Chroma Key bringing it hard at the beginning. This is 2 out of 3 falls. Rage in the Cage. Dende Smalls. Chroma Key. And another side slam on Dende, just tossing around like a bag of potatoes. Oh, and an arm toss. Dende gets back to his feet. Grabs Chroma Key, puts him up on the top rope, and slingshots him off. And a kick to the back. Slams that knee down. Knee to the back of the head of the champ. We've seen 2 title defenses. We've seen 1 title change. Well, we see 2 title changes. Oh, my Lanta! The absolute monster of a man, Chroma Key. That German suplex flipped Dende all the way over to his belly. But he's back on top again. Oh, and a back body drop sends Dende to the ground. Chroma Key grabs him again. He's going to pick him up again, showing the absolute monstrosity he is. Kicking Dende. And he's got him up as those boos rain out. Chroma Key 2 weeks ago had a lot to say to the crowd. He absolutely tore them a new one. The crowd was booing him like crazy. Oh! And just that pummeling him with punches. Dende, oh my Lanta! Dende getting absolutely destroyed by the unit of a man, Chroma Key here. Absolute unit. The ref is AJ. He's our buddy AJ. Referee AJ going for that pin. Good count. 1, 2. 2 counts. Dende kicks out. Now remember, to win this match, there has to be 2 pinfalls or submissions. Chroma Key tosses Dende out of the way and wrenches the neck. They've kept this fairly easily in the ring. I wish the wrestlers would do more to get out of the Hell in a Cell. Uh-oh, Dende with a huge lariat. Playing to the crowd there, showboating a little bit. Maybe a little too early for that, Dende. Trying to pick the champ up. Slamming his face into that turnbuckle. Dende rolls him up for a pin. 1. No, not even a 1 count. Oh, hey, Pro. Yo, Nibs, thank you so much for popping by and hanging out for as long as you did, man. You have a good night and sleep tight. And a neck wrench. Dende showing he's got the skill here to go up against the unit. Now Chroma Key with those plethora of punches again on Dende. Oh my Lanta, I can't believe this. 1. And a kick out by Dende at 1. Woo, buddy. Dende holding the champ up for a while before that suplex takes him down. Now that neck wrench on the champ. Going for a pin now. 1.
The triple German suplex is coming in. Suplex City for Dinde. Oh, my Lanta. Ooh, that is horrible. Going for a pin now on Dinde. Can he get that first pin? 1, 2, 3. That first pin goes to the champ. It's not looking good for the challenger here. Dinde rolls back up with a clothesline, though. But it's not quite soon enough. The champ picks him up, and it's time for a Chroma Crash, everyone. That could spell the end for the opponent, Dinde. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Chroma Key decimates Dinde. Another victory for Chroma Key. I can't believe this. That went way, way quicker than I ever imagined. Who will be able to stop Chroma Key? That match was only about 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes long. Holy hell, they didn't even get out of the cage. The cell. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, my Lanta. Right out of that. Right out of one pin into another. Chroma Key is absolutely unstoppable.
Undisputed heavyweight champion, Green.
Chroma Key is absolutely unstoppable. I'm flabbergasted. I don't know if anybody will ever be able to stop him. He's an absolute unit. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to put a stop to Chroma Key. That's 6-0 for Chroma Key. Nobody is absolutely nobody is on his level.